like that, I want to know like if I can see or like hear like a hum of energy or like kind of tell that. So I'm doing like an Arcana roll for that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep, it's trying to roll. Ooh, hold 10. I see a thing.
You sense some magical properties, but it also seems mundane. Maybe the magic's gone, but yeah, it's it's very strange. It doesn't seem to pose any threat.
Okay, I continue on then. It's not beating, it's not alive, it's not dead. For now, that's fine.
Quite
I
strange.
wanna, I wanna, I wanna ping the amber. Can I like reach the amber with my warhammer and just kind of ping it?
Ooh, I could touch it.
No, it's like 15, 20 feet from the edge of the stairs.
15,
Okay,
20. I
this
kind
is
of
what
want
we were
to cast
proposing.
shatter and try and shatter the amber.
Well, at the very end, like I want to finish exploring and stuff like that, and then we can come back here and I'll cast fly and go touch it.
that I'm cool with that. That
Okay.
sounds like a reasonable plan.
Also, I'm kind
Oh,
of worried that Avalar's gonna come back and catch us. Like we've been here for pretty much a
Yeah.
full night, and we've
Yeah,
done a
you
lot of
guys have
shit.
been in the castle for roughly 10 hours.
yeah.
We gotta find that skull and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
So
kind of skull are we looking for again? Is
Dragon
it a
Skull. We don't know how we're gonna do that, but Dragon Skull.
Well, there was that big stone door in the basement I found that wouldn't open. Maybe if we all tried to like break it open or push it open, or maybe it like some other way into that room. Maybe it's in there. I don't know. It seemed ominous when I was down
Okay.
there.
Okay. But you couldn't open it?
Well, we can try to open it. Try and get
Okay, it's
into that.
back.
I mean, like every other door was a wooden door, and then there's just these big ominous stone doors. So, but we'd have to get
Yeah.
all the way back down to the basement.
Yeah, I kind of want to like just keep exploring and finish exploring, and if we don't find anything better. But that could be very wrong.
So do you guys want to keep walking down the large tower that you're in? Or do you want to move over to the smaller tower that you ascended before?
Yeah, we came from that one, so we want to keep going down this one if we want to keep exploring.
All right, well, let's just go down and keep exploring. Hopefully, we
Just
I
find
don't
it
know,
on the
this
way.
could be very wrong.
staying in the heart tower instead of the small spire.
Yeah, I feel like the Heart Tower will have the big thing like the dungeon for some reason. Okay, if
Well,
no one disagrees.
Nope, I'm good.
I'm cool. Let's
Okay,
So
do this.
nothing
we're going
really
down.
happened from me putting on the crown, just as a side note.
You're king of
Gotcha.
all dragonborn here, I guess. So.
Well, Crawl, you could make a insight check.
Okay. Uh, insight or investigation?
Insight, because you're sort of looking for some sort of sinister
No.
something or whatever.
Oh,
Nope. It seems thoroughly mundane. You thought maybe there'd be some magic in it, but there's not.
like we're okay with that, I guess.
I don't know if he's narrating himself out in the open, or he's walking in front of you guys and everyone's witnessing this.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, oh, nope, I feel fine.
Bites it a
Weird.
couple times, make sure it's real.
Yeah.
He like
Ding ding
opens
ding.
his like satchel. Yeah, he like pokes it with like a dragonborn like clawed finger, and he's like, ting ting.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You're
Are
fine.
you working yet? Are you alive?
Do you notice it, guys? Am I different? Am I different?
Lua, put your
No.
staff in its mouth.
Poke him with my staff. Poke it with my staff. We're like, nah, man. Fucking crown. Woo,
So,
loot.
you guys are getting closer to the bottom yet now. You can sort of start to see the cobblestone floor at the bottom of the tower and the couple set of stairs that goes lower. Let me just move maps.
Ah, blind.
Oh crap, wrong button. You guys should be able to see now, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you come down here and you start noticing there's a doorway and I don't know, an open archway out into the outside where you can see the darkness and the rain flickering and some of the lightning flashes. Another door on the other side, but the spire continues down as well.
What is this?
That's probably a door that doesn't work. It looks like a statue.
Curious. Let us investigate. Ooh, a door.
Now just pretend like you didn't see that statue somehow.
Oh no! I have my snake bait and my devil sight on.
Yeah, but there was supposed to be a door there.
Oh.
A mapping error.
Oh shit.
So yeah, do you want to open that door?
Yeah.
Really? You're just like, I'm gonna go down to the dungeon. Let's take a side door.
Oh, I didn't know that was a dungeon. Okay, no. Let's go down.
Yeah,
You're
no,
still
the dungeon would
another
be
flight
down
of
there.
stairs. Yeah. So there are doors in this room that you could look out, but do you have a reason?
No.
Okay. So you guys just keep, like, I can just picture the loud talking, and it's like echoing all through the tower as you guys
Yeah.
are walking down. And then you guys finally make it down to the bottom.
We're the worst dungeoneers.
You guys are so nonchalant.
No. Is there anything over here? Should I open this door? No?
Justice has
No.
no time
Okay.
for stealth.
Right, the
What
dungeon.
the
Dungeon
heck?
is down. Right.
Okay. Kabam. Let's see what you guys can see. Oh my god, you can see like nothing. Let's move you guys.
Down is
Boom,
up
boom.
and
So the
up is
flight of stairs comes
and
down.
What the fuck is on this wall?
It's a very interesting artwork.
There's a hallway this way, guys.
There's stairs this way.
There is, and
Let's
you're
go
kind
up.
of in a damp area. Can't quite tell how high you are just by feel, unless you really, really try. But yeah, you're down in more stone-like stuff, and there's another set of stairs that lead down in the middle, and the stairs that spiral up.
Perhaps we should descend further.
Ah, I grabbed somebody's torch. Ah, putting it down.
So this
Oh,
is
damn,
just
my
further
eye.
down? Because we were supposed to go find... The level we were on with that door was the foggy level, with that, like, rat dude.
Rat dude.
This doesn't seem like that level. It doesn't have the same, like, floor as I
Okay.
remember.
So keep going down. Okay.
Nose, weed.
Because, yeah, going back the way we came to get to that tower, oh god, that was long and convoluted.
Right? And like we'd all have to climb down that rope again.
Yeah, fuck that. Let's just go down the
Avalar's
stairs.
just waiting at the bottom, like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck
Probably.
this.
And that's
He's
where we
like,
ran away from the guys. So like,
who killed Rebecca too?
who would do such a horrible thing?
It was that pink-haired lady on the top of the tower.
Ranger. I knew something was suspicious about that emerald already. Ranger.
It seems a little more familiar.
Yeah, so slow down. I can get those descriptions for these rooms. Okay, 7-1. So as you come down the stairs, this dark passage runs for 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west with an ascending stone staircase to the east. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves, cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags. The ceilings here are covered with a yellow lichen, kind of mossy.
Lichen?
Yeah, lichen.
Cool. Caribou eat that shit. So it's mossy, grows damp, and swords and shields?
Yeah, so this room is in shambles.
Okay.
Scattered furniture lying heaps against the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid crumpled and crushed plate armor. Shields and sword jut from the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. 2 stone doors stand opposite one another in the center of the north wall. And the south wall... Sorry. Dark archways lead out through the east wall, which is where you were.
Okay. So, top door, bottom door, guys. Because we're 3 of us, let's not split the party.
I want to try to.
Alright. We'll do top first.
Alright.
Who's just waiting back there like, oh, we'll see what comes out.
Pretty much. I'm gonna cast a spell. I've been taking up Resident
Alright.
Spellcaster and it's working well for us, I think.
Okay, here we go.
I opened the door like I own.
Like you own it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
like
throws
I
open the
just I
doors.
just.
Okay,
Caution
so
to the
don't go
wind.
too far into this room. Just let me read the description because you might not want to actually go in here. So you bust open the door and this shadowy room is in perfect order from what you can collect around you. A great table stands there with its chair, inkwell, quill, set carefully in place. Lances, swords, shields, and the bear of the Barovian crest are hung neatly on the dark oak-paneled walls. 2 large piles of chain are in the north and east and southwest corners of this room. And they're just kind of like, they're just coiled up and the chain runs off, trails off somewhere. It looks like it connects to something, the wall or the floor.
Okay.
In the northeast chain, in the northeast the chain is connected to the leg of a gaunt-looking elf-like creature. And his eyes glimmer in the darkness and the flickering light, and he goes, "Have you brought us food at last?"
Food? What type of food? Because if you are hungry for holy justice, I bring it. I don't. He looks kind of weird. I just like immediately turn undead.
All right, well, we'll roll
Just to be
initiative on
sure.
that one.
Just to be sure.
I feel like this is some sort of
Oh,
sex slave.
I feel like Vlad judges people on looks a lot of the time, and he's very prejudiced.
hey!
Notice how he went after the pale-looking one.
If
Right?
it
He looks
if
like an
hey
elf.
hey
Like, calm
hey
the fuck
hey hey
down.
hey Lua, if it's not undead, it has nothing to fear. But we have encountered vampires here before, and it's asking if we bring it food, and it's chained to the wall.
Bro, do you
I've
have the
also seen
bones
you
for
slave a
fucking...
kobold.
Vlad's
Yeah.
like, I've seen this shit before. It's undead.
But yeah, I use my channel divinity turn undead, and I also use my level 5 destroy undead. If it's of that CR. I highly doubt it is, but so it needs to make a, because I'm assuming I go first by that initiative
Yeah,
order.
yeah. I'm just trying to
Um,
figure out what they
it
are.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and the DC is 15. And here, I'm just gonna cut out the turn undead part because that's a lot to read.
Oh, but he's demon, so he doesn't get turned. Oh, oh! I shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay. Do you want to move or anything like that?
I'll go.
Your action, big flash of light, but nothing seems to have happened.
Okay. It didn't make a saving throw or anything. Okay.
It did. I rolled
Uh,
in GM.
oh, nothing happened.
Oh
Yeah, at
yes.
least
Sorry. It's yeah. So whatever your description of what your spell looks like, it goes off, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. Like everyone just corrects their eye vision, stops blocking from the bright light and looks back at you.
oh, it recoiled from a holy light, so it's obviously evil. I just I enter the room a little bit. I guess I go here. I kind of like position the desk between me and it.
Okay. And then it's
And yeah, that
Crawl's
would be my
turn. As you guys are like storming through this doorway. He's like, flashbang is the turn undead. It's not undead! Crawl comes in with the sword.
So this thing is undead or not?
um, it was not affected by whatever Vlad did. You could make a perception check in order to study it, but that'll
Yeah, I
take an
kind of want to.
action. Investigation or perception. Perception's probably better in this scenario.
No.
Oh. In the raggedy clothes and like the gaunt shape of the face and the very visible bones in the hands, you think this thing's undead.
I think this thing is bad news. That would be my action then.
Yeah. So now you could like relay information to Vlad and Lua.
Yeah. This thing's undead.
You do also have your move in case you wanted to move.
I'll move right here.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, I have his macros. Sorry, I didn't have his macros all prepped. Ooh, you might be an S. Perfect. Okay. So this gaunt, dark, raggedy looking figure is going to run over to the desk. He's going to pick up a sword off the desk, and he's going to run at Crawl, attacking.
Yeah.
Kind of in a mad scramble, like they're not coming in as friends. They have not brought food.
Jesus.
Yeah, wow,
Oh,
that was a good
no.
fucking roll.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, so like he cuts you deep. Like he's got the moves of a master swordsman. You definitely weren't expecting
Wait,
it.
I had less health last time. Forget what I was at.
Mm.
I had 50 something health. I'm not entirely sure what.
I can go back to the first map, see if the
Yeah,
token's different.
I don't mean to be a pain in the ass. I just totally forgot.
51. I didn't.
51?
I
Okay.
thought I copied and pasted your tokens the whole way. Maybe I didn't.
There we go.
And how's Vlad's and Lua's?
I'm at 55.
Oh, Vlad's is different too.
Mine keeps dropping.
I think it's 37. Well, that's what we'll make it now. Oh, Lauren, did you actually heal? Yours changed.
Yeah, no, I hadn't been hurt. Every time it moves me, it keeps putting me back to 47. I haven't been hurt since the long rest.
Okay, yeah. That's because I was copy and pasting you guys. Do you still have your eyeball?
Yeah.
How are you moving your character?
I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. So annoying.
Yeah, you're pretty far from the room, so we can make you
I
a
just
little
haven't had a
closer.
turn yet. We walked in, we rolled initiative, and when then all this shit happened, I'm just waiting here. Like, guys.
This sex slave is vicious.
Yeah, Crawl does yell out some stuff, and they definitely looked like they just did a breach in smoke or a breach in flash through this door.
Yeah.
But this guy gets up and he cuts Crawl. He's got some shit that happens. Okay, so any creature within 10 feet of... any creature within 10 feet of this elf, gaunt-looking guy, hears in its mind the scream of 1,000 people. Like
What?
crying out in pain. So, Crawl, you're hearing like a
Within 10 feet?
horrific, like thousands of people screaming in pain.
I hear thousands of people getting it on. It's disturbing.
And
You're just
could
like,
you make a wisdom save?
ooh.
Oh shit. Nope.
You take 20 points of damage as it
What
racks
the
your
fuck?
mind with pain. Oh, I rolled that to GM apparently. Or can you see that?
I could see that.
The
Okay.
20? Yeah.
Yeah, 20 points of damage as he like does a spin around slash on your chest, opens you up, and then you just hear the screams of thousands of people as your mind like vibrates and pierces and pins and pricks your brain, and yeah, you like hold your head screaming.
Dragniper?
That's a good guess actually. Then his turn's over. This thing comes out of the shadows.
The fuck?
In the corner of your eye crawl, you see basically the most horrific, shadowy demon that you could ever imagine. It's pure nightmare.
Ah!
Close the door, close the door, close the door.
That is Vlad's actual scream.
Yeah, as you look over your shoulder and this thing's looming above you.
No, 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 no.
I'm down.
Oh god. That's that's
Okay.
scary.
And
I'm gonna hit it though.
yeah, he's going to
If
actually
I live.
attack you.
Nope. Shields up.
You're like, oh, thump! He's gonna
Again.
scrape all over your shield, kick off you, and
Vile demon!
land on the ground.
You cannot harm.
And then it's Lua's turn. As they are
Okay, so Lua-
clearly brawling now.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
screams. There's a lot of
Fuck,
screams.
guys. Yeah, they just like disappear into a room ahead of me, and I'm like, la la la, I'll stay back. Sure, that's fine, guys. Do
What
something
is the-
stupid.
Oh,
And then
plus
all
five.
it
Okay,
is
that's
screaming.
No,
Oh,
you don't
God,
hear the
guys.
screaming, but there's definitely sounds of combat. Crawl racks in pain and kind of cries out. Yeah, and then Vlad has this crazy encounter with some demon scratching his shield. But you don't hear the thousands of people screaming, only Crawl does.
Okay. Guys, okay, fuck you guys. Oh my god. 5, 10,
This
15,
shit escalated.
20, 10. Okay, I'm gonna
Every
go
time
here.
these
Wait a
things move, the chains kind of follow them.
Okay. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna hit this one first.
With your weapon?
My packed weapon, yeah. Hopefully. No. 13? 13 for 8?
Odds or evens?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Odds.
It's a shadow demon.
Your
bro.
shadow scythe goes right through the shadow demon, and he looks at you with his glowing red eyes, being like,
And I hit it again. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
so go ahead and roll a d12.
Oh, I should have done great weapon fighting on that. Oh, 1.
1 is actually good on a crit, so
Oh,
it's
wait, with
exploding
great
weapon
weapon
damage.
fighting. Isn't it something if I hit a 19 or 20? It's something weird.
What?
I have something that like if I roll a 19 or 20 on an attack, it's like even more or something, I thought. Was that the great weapon fighting or is that something else?
Nope.
Oh no, I had to curse him. Damn it. Alright, continue on. Sorry.
So yeah, you make solid contact with this guy, but it's not doing that much. It's not that
Yeah, the
effective.
damage sucked on that. Okay. That is all.
Then it's Vlad's turn.
Okay. So
I had to
I am
close.
going to take my hammer and try and smack this thing with it first as my action. Ah! 20 for 7.
Yes, and that's bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. And then I am, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'm going to put it right there. And it's going to... Second, I'll draw it. Oh, well, there you go. It just looks like...
Looks like a penis.
So my spiritual dildo mace, I guess, I don't know. Is gonna attack it as well. 21 for 6 force damage.
You could make it like a lightning bolt.
Well, I'll say it's like it looks like lightning, but it does
Like a
pierce
Zeus's
damage.
lightning bolt from the animated thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking, and it's like
Yeah.
stabbing him.
Mhm.
Okay, so spiritual weapon attack. And what damage does it deal? 6 force
6.
damage.
So it should take a total of 13 damage from my turn. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, you notice that your warhammer doesn't work well against shadow. You kind of waft through it.
Lightning does.
Force.
Well, force, yeah.
Yeah.
Our mundane weapons seem to have little effect against this foe.
That's Crawl's turn.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try and hit this thing with my
Come towards our side of the
scissors.
rope. You probably can't reach.
Man! No! Sorry, Mickey's trying to fucking bite me. God damn it, Evan.
I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea.
Like, fuck. As soon as, I'd have to disengage and then go all the way over, and then I couldn't do anything.
Well, I don't know, actually. Those are some pretty hefty things of change. Just smack it.
I'm gonna go to town on this thing.
If
Try
you
to.
go down, I'll bring you back up.
And
15?
as you swing like an overhead downward arc, he like spins to the side and dodges your blade.
Fuck.
The chains are like ding 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 ding. Oh, but you turn your blade and you swing horizontal very quickly. That's odds or evens.
Oh shit, seriously? 18? Odds.
Blast that fucker with spells.
God damn it!
As
It's
just
even.
leave, you
He
idiots.
does like a quick backflip over your blade, and the chains wrap around it, and then you slide out. And he like mockingly like chuckles.
I don't know if I want to do an action surge. Fuck it, I do an action surge.
But what would Crawl do?
Going.
This guy just God mode dodged your sword. You did a back.
I don't.
Get him, Crawl. Get him.
Yeah, Crawl is actually going to attack him again. Sorry, one second.
This ain't no razzmatazz. Ramagas? Really?
Remoraz.
Yeah, that's it. Ramaraz.
Damn it!
Oh, and he like twirls like a
God damn
like
it!
a Latina dancer. He like twirls and just goes out of the reach of your blade.
Stop being a great dancer.
The chains are like ting-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling, so they follow him.
Okay, well that was a waste of an action surge. I had my turn.
And he does like the Matrix bend, and your sword just wafts over his chest. And he pivots, and he's gonna throw a dart at you. Or can he stab with them?
Fuck this guy.
No, it's a ranged weapon attack, so he's going to throw it at you at disadvantage.
Come on, seriously?
So 18 with disadvantage. Yeah, he rolled an 8 or a 15, so you take the
Holy shit!
8.
Plus 10 on a roll?
And a dart finds a piece of leather in the kinks of your armor, and it just goes right into you, and you just immediately feel sick to your stomach.
I'm not having fun anymore.
And
Get out!
he's going to move backwards and away from you.
Move or
Opportunity attack!
disengage?
He just moves.
Move or disengage?
He just moves.
Fuck this guy.
He wanted to see if he caught you off guard. Oh, and you clip him. And he glares back at you with a menacing look as he, like, yanks on the chains that slowed him down. And then he's going to throw a dart at Lua.
Fuck you.
And he's going to throw a dart at Vlad.
The
And
dart
Vlad,
is me.
the screaming that Crawl was clearly experiencing starts ringing in your head, almost like deafening you. And Crawl, it basically subsides, fades away.
Okay. And I need to make a save, or?
Did I mix up their macros? Oh, I sent out the wrong one for both of you.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Did any
Well,
of those
would it
hit?
hit?
Did those hit you guys?
The 16, yeah,
No.
hit me.
The 15 missed me.
But the 16 hits Lua?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you'll take whatever I roll for this dart. So take 12 points of damage. As the dart
Oof.
sinks into like your upper chest, shoulder area,
I still had...
and you can see like the blackness spreading on your skin. Then the demon tries to jump on Vlad's back. I guess you smack the demon, but it like grabs a hold of your arm with its legs and sinks in its shit. Did I roll darts again? God damn it.
You rolled dart. I was about to say, does the demon throw darts too? Cause
There, so we'll just use these claws.
so it's gonna hit me, but as it hits me, I'm going to use my Wrath of Storms. So he takes 2d8. He has to make a dex saving throw, or take 2d8 lightning, or lightning damage on a failed throw, and half as much on a successful one. And the DC is 50 for that as well.
And you're doing lightning or thunder damage?
It's lightning.
Okay.
He also gets moved 10 feet away from me because of blah, 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 blah. Let me bring up the other thing.
Well, I can describe to you how this goes down. So he like sinks his claws into you, and you like shake him off, and then you like, I don't know, do some sort of big bright light flash thing, and lightning arcs out from you. But he is unfazed. The lightning passes right through him.
Alrighty, that sucks. But he doesn't have advantage, right? So I only take the 8.
Correct.
Okay.
You can see that like some of his shadow like absorbs some of your lightning, and it turns him into sort of like a storm cloud, a dark storm cloud.
Unacceptable!
And there's Lua's action.
Okay. So Lua is going to, once again, try to hit this motherfucker. Damn it.
That one hits.
14.
That one hits.
Oh, does it? Oh. Yeah, but I did such crap damage. Okay, well, she's going to do it again.
Yeah, you rolled a 7 and a 1.
Right? Tonight, not my night.
You're still hitting him.
Shitty fucking damage. I hit him, but shitty damage.
It's okay, Greenie's not looking. So yeah, you kind of like waft your scythe through him and it cuts off little bits of his shadow and some of his demon flesh. But
And I call from my comments to get out of the room. They're idiots. Just back out.
it was Vlad's turn. And then
Alright.
the vampire
Well,
guy, like, or he's not a vampire, sorry. The gaunt looking guy, he's actually not a vampire. But
well,
like he's
I'm
vampire looking. Sorry, I ruined that
Okay.
whole thing. He's kind of like hissing and like being ready to
Well,
protect himself.
I am going to cast Spirit Guardian. So, and I choose Lua and Krull not to be affected, since they're within sight. Everything there within that aura is affected. They have to make wisdoms whenever they enter the aura or start their turn on the aura. They have to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, they take half as much.
Okay, so they have to make their rolls on the start of their turn.
Yeah.
And
And
3d8
then,
radiant.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to smack this guy with my spirit weapon.
Okay. So your
7,
Valkyries start
10.
swirling around again?
Yeah, and I tell them to not harm my companions.
You like bonk this little shadow demon on the head and he's like, rah! Little lump grows. So I guess that was your spirit's weapon. So yeah, it like, I don't know, hits him with some force.
Yep.
And then it's Krawl's turn.
Okay, Krull's gonna get the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
Damn it, 1 sec, sorry. Here. And I'm gonna use Second Wind.
You're like, come on,
Nice.
Crawl! Like, slaps himself across the face. Get back in there.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
DC is 50.
And it's radiant damage?
Yep. Holy light shall burn you. Hopefully.
You said your DC was 15?
Yeah, it passes, so it takes 8.
He does like a nimbly bimbly gymnast. Flipping backwards, puts his hands on the ground, and then flips to his feet just outside the radius of this stuff. The screaming subsides.
Oh, you
in
don't
their
like
head.
that, do ya? You don't like that, do ya?
And he's gonna
Does
throw.
it like reel back in pain from the like radiant damage? Is that why it's nimbling out of it, kind of thing?
No, like you obviously started this aura of death, so he was like, "Let's get the heck out of here," but take some damage.
Good.
And it's gonna throw darts. It's gonna throw 2 at Vlad and 1 at Lua.
Fuck
And
off.
as he's like hissing, like, "Betrayers! If you do not bring the food, you are the food."
Oh, that's gonna hit. Second
And
one's
that
not.
hit.
No, that's not
The
for you,
second one.
Lua. That's just 2 for Vlad.
Oh.
So I take
One for
12.
And I think Lua takes 15. As another
Yeah.
dart sticks into you, and yeah, you can feel the poison spreading. And Vlad, yeah, you get 2 in the back, or is that 1?
Yeah. 1.
Okay.
The second one doesn't hit. I need to make a concentration check, though. It's a wisdom save, right?
For concentration, I think it's a
Yeah.
Constitution save, I believe.
Constitution save. Oh, I'm good.
Bing. That roll would have worked it on any of them. And then his turn is over. It's Shadow Demon's turn, so he needs to make a Wisdom save. I'm just checking his resistances. Wisdom. So he saves.
Takes 9.
You notice that even though he seemed prepared for the incoming burning, it burns him a lot.
Yeah.
Good.
He is the exact opposite makeup of what you just casted at him. The
I am
radiant,
pleased.
it burns his
He's a
shadows.
demon. That's all I need to know. Burn. Burn in holy fire.
He's gonna, in a desperate attempt, lash out to attack you.
I just smack those both away casually with my shield.
And then it's Lua's turn. Vlad's like, oh, you are weak. Cease your heresy.
Dave's bolt.
I gotta once again try to hit him, but this time I'm gonna use great weapon fighting. 17 for 15. God, what's with these ones? Still, okay. And then I'm gonna do it again.
So yeah, that you hit him hard.
17 for 23.
And you can go ahead and describe that kill.
So I guess as Vlad hits him and he's kind of like, scream! Lua just comes in and like chops him in half. Ooh, and he was humanoid, right?
A 2 quick chop. Let me check that for
Yeah.
you. No.
Damn it! What? He had a humanoid
It was a
statue.
shadowy demon.
It counts for me. Oh, I can't cast Spectre. Is this other guy human?
Well, you thought maybe that the little demon thing was a humanoid, but you look at this guy, you're like, that is a humanoid.
Yeah, well,
In fact,
this still has
everyone's a
another-
humanoid around you right now.
Vlad sees a gleam enter Lua's eyes as she turns to the other humanoid in the room. Fuck running. Lua wants her Spectre back. And she steps forward one spot and just brings the scythe down.
Okay, you do hear, as you're
Oh,
beginning your swing, yeah, you hear the screams of thousands of people and your vision blurs and vibrates and you miss your swing. As you miscalculate the
hiss at it.
distance.
hiss at it.
Then it's Vlad's turn.
I'm going to move here next to Lua.
I think this provokes an attack from your magic aura.
It does because he's technically entering my aura.
He might have to enter it on his turn though.
It does
Yeah.
not specify that.
Yeah, it says when a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn. Or it starts its turn.
Also, its speed is halved in the area. when it says when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Yeah, so he'll be affected by it, just not right now.
Yeah, on his turn. Okay, so there, it does specify it. But yeah, when he's in my aura, his speed is half.
Yeah, he only moved 10 feet
Good.
from where he was last.
But yeah, I am also going to, just a second, cast Cure Wounds on myself. Because I am fucking dying.
Dang.
So, let me just see here. 1d8 plus 4. So I get 8 health back. And then as a bonus action, I move that up to him, and it gives him a
Does it attack?
18 for 8. Isn't that like odds or evens?
That is odds or evens.
Even.
Ooh,
Yes.
it hits.
Cease your heresy! As the like Zeus lightning bolt goes and stabs him in the chest.
And yeah, it hits him, and he's like, whoa! And then it's Crawl's turn.
Okay, so Carl's gonna come back in slightly, and I want to shoot a firebolt.
How do you want to shoot a firebolt?
God damn it!
Oh,
I try and it comes up the way that his fire breath would normally come, like up through his mouth, but I guess I totally miss.
yeah, it's like...
All right, and I'm gonna step back one, and I end my turn.
And then it's this guy's turn, and he is actually going to basically like turn into a whack load of like raindrops or like a mist. Just kind of like poof. And he's gonna go flying. The mist is gonna go flying this way.
Do I get off
the
the attacker?
Nope.
Ah!
You could, like, everybody could role play swinging, but it's just like vapor. There's nothing there if you swing. But the chains
Yeah.
start going
What about
across
it's
the
in
floor.
my
They're
aura?
like...
What about my aura? Does it not have to make a save?
He does, because he had to... He started his turn or whatever in there.
Did he pass or succeed?
I think that's odds or evens.
Odds.
Bam.
Damn, even. Well,
I
he
think
would
that's
fail.
half damage.
He would still take... he would take 9 damage again.
Then the chains start, like their momentum afterward, and they're like across the floor, and they run up and just latch on his leg. And then the chains like tight all the way back to where the bed is in the corner.
What?
What? So he's still in the room? I'm confused.
No, he's out of the room. He turned into mist and just like flew past Vlad, Lua, Crawl through the doorway into the other room. And then once he appeared, the chains basically went for him. And now there's like a tight pull of chain like this.
Yeah, so it's
okay.
extended all the way.
And they do
Okay,
extend all the way, like they grabbed him?
Yes. So as soon as he appeared, they just like rocketed it over there. They seem to have detached on him. I don't know how well you guys can see him, but the chain is now
I
tight.
see him. I can see his legs, so I can definitely see it wrapping around his leg.
I can see him. But yeah, okay.
And then it's Lou's turn.
Okay, Lou's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and hit him in the back.
Oh.
Oh. Do it again.
You miss as you miscalculate the distance, or you make contact with the chain a little bit.
26, motherfucker.
That hits him, and it like slashes some of his raggedy clothes,
Okay.
leaving
my
a
turn.
deep cut in his back, sort of thing. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's like, oh no, wait! I cast my cure thing on myself. Fiendish vigor. I'm just gonna roll a die.
Okay. And then it's Vlad's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna run up here. My spiritual weapon can only move here. I'm just gonna do my bonus action right now and do that. But then I am gonna swing out a bush. 22 for 9, and I clonked him on the side of the head. And I'm just like, cease your heresy! I really don't want to ask you again.
Yeah, he's not that hard to hit since he's chained down. And he's like, you bring us foods! Or you are the foods!
You're going on a diet. A holy diet.
Then it's Carl's turn. Okay.
Krell is going to like to use my medallion.
Oh, the Fire Dragon's gift. I can't hear you anymore if you're talking.
God damn it! Sorry, one sec. All right. I'm going to grasp the stone, and I'm going to use one of the charges.
Okay.
So I guess that's the D4.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, that's a 3. Once you grasp the gemstone,
Oh,
the
it's a good
heat
one.
starts in your core and then moves to the focus of your throat. You open your mouth and breathe up to 10 feet away, affecting one creature. The creature must succeed. Doesn't tell me what it is.
It's like a fire breath. You open your mouth to breathe and fire comes shooting out. So it's like a Godzilla energy beam,
Like
but
a
like
jet?
fire.
Kind of like, yeah, like a straight line or whatever.
Yeah, because it's only affecting one. It's not a cone.
Okay, yeah, I try and hit him with that.
Okay, so he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 15 or take 1d12 fire damage.
Yep.
I can hear that Godzilla roar, that like...
That's exactly what's happening.
Dexterity, holy fuck. Oh, and he gets fucking burnt.
1d12 fire damage. Damn it.
That's okay, that's a good hit. You like singe like a whole arm basically. He's like...
And then I'm gonna move back actually before he has a chance to. I have my turn.
Okay. So as Crawl, well, Crawl did too, but not anymore. But Lua and Vlad, you can hear the screams of 1,000 people as you approach him.
He also has to
Every
make a
time.
wisdom.
Yes, he does.
Fail. Fail. Yes. Please. Good damage. Ah, 7.
You can see some of your Valkyrie are starting to make contact with him. He's unable to dodge them.
Good. They start pinching his cheeks and telling him he's a good boy. Does 7 radiant piercing damage. I don't know.
Yeah, he's taking the thing. So he's going to raise his sword up and make a swing at Vlad
Oh, that definitely hits.
as you're distracted
but
with your achievement
as
there.
that happens, Wrath of Storms, he has to make a dex save against my 2d8, and he would get pushed 10 feet away once he takes the lightning damage. But I do take that 10. Ow. So yeah, he passes, but he takes half damage and is still pushed away 10. So he takes 6 lightning damage and gets like blasted back by it.
Okay. So he's gonna go, I guess, to there. He'll go straight back into the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't believe. Yeah, and since that was my reaction, yeah. So.
He, like, his leg is like getting pulled tight by the chains. But you succeed in moving him. It's like the chain like got an extra link or two in it. But
couldn't Lua technically take an opportunity attack?
No, because he's not using his movement to move. But he steps back up into you and tries
I also
to stab at you.
That one I block with my shield, but I also had to make a Constitution save against that hit. I maintain my Spirit Guardian.
He makes a third maneuver.
I blocked that one as well.
Your shield's in the way.
I am learning your tactics.
And as his arm ricochets off your deflection, both Lua and Crawl, the screaming becomes overwhelming.
You mean me? Not Crawl.
No, both of you. Sorry, not Crawl. Yeah. Vlad and... I don't know why I keep calling him Crawl. Vlad and Lua
save.
have to make a wisdom save.
Nope. My god is stronger than whatever magic you can bring at me, vile wretch.
You think I have not heard these screams before, vile wretch? Vlad and I high five.
I'm gonna click that again because I literally rolled the lowest roll you could imagine. Oh, and it still did it again. Okay.
Oh,
I won.
It just really wants it. It just wants you to get it straight.
Unless it's just stuck on it.
Yeah, it's definitely glitched.
I think you have it written as 3DL0, not
yeah,
3D.
Me too. Or IO.
Or yeah, that is not at 1.
Yeah. So
you
both save from that half as much if you succeed. So I'm gonna roll the 3d10 properly, and you guys can take 4 points of damage instead of 3. Wonderful.
Woo! And I already have extra hit points.
And then it is Lua's turn as he does a fury of blows at Vlad, but Vlad blocks them all, basically. Well, 2 of them.
Well, except that first one. That first one really hurt.
15?
Oh no, it misses.
Damn it.
As Crawl's like blocking one of the attacks, you have to immediately stop your swing in order to not hit him.
And as this one hits, Lua says, "Let me introduce you to my own god, and you can hear your own screams."
And as you make solid contact,
down.
It looks like it hurts. He's starting to look worn down.
Alright.
Worn down?
Next time.
He's weak. He looks like he's starving. And then it's Vlad's turn.
That's gonna move. What's one? It goes there. So I'm gonna try and hit it with my mace. My warhammer, I mean. 25 for 8, and then
That-
spiritual weapon.
That hurts.
19 for 10.
That hurts as well. As he's just getting pummeled at this point.
And that's all I can really do. Yeah. Krull, you gotta take her home.
And then it's Crawl's turn.
No, I want to take her home, and then I can do Spectre on it.
Run there. Get advantage.
Lou is definitely competing with you right now. She's like, no! You got
Okay,
that
I moved here.
There's a pile of
And-
shit there, so it would be difficult terrain if you run up into it.
Okay, wait, one sec.
I don't know how far you moved.
20
Yeah, so I
feet.
definitely can't make that. Shit.
Is that where you started, where you are?
Yeah, I started like adjacent to the shield.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20. It would be 30 to get on top of the pile where you were in advantage.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, 5,
Um,
10, 15, 20, and then 30.
Alright, I'd
You
be...
just kind of gotta
okay.
like walk all over this shit trying to position yourself properly.
And I'm gonna attack him at advantage.
Get wrecked.
Oof, as you cleave deep into this creature and it racks in pain.
Yeah, I cleave deep again. Shit. I meant to do that at advantage. But I guess that's... Is that
Roll,
it?
roll again. and
That
see
is
if
a
you
hit,
get.
and you can describe how you cut this thing down as it like
Oh,
screams
nice.
out until its
Nice.
last breath.
So I know there was so Krull like runs up the side and then he like slashes right through, like from the first blow he slashes through the creature's side and it kind of like goes to its knees. And then Krull stands over it menacingly and like raises his greatsword up and then he's like "Whoa!" Then like brings it down and he like cleaves the thing in two.
Bam.
And that's it.
Cool. I'm gonna break concentration on my spell and kind of like
Oh, you had
drop down because
Oh,
I'm exhausted. That was a really tough fight, you guys.
What the fuck was that thing?
I don't know, but it beat the
Lua
shit out of
crosses
me.
her arm at that comment, and she goes, humanoid! Walks away to the other fucking door. It just took my kill.
Did I say something wrong?
But
Drink your stupid ass healing potions.
I don't have any.
And she throws open the door.
The thing was attacking us. Stop yelling at Krull.
Get out of the door!
I'm gonna cast. Let me just see 1 second here. What do I have left of that? Oh, I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I fiendish vigor knife.
I use hit dice.
Hey, you can't do that unless you're short resting. Because you've already used your second wind. Unless you're using another second wind? I don't know how many you have at this level.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Your hit dice can only be used while you're using a short rest, but your...
Okay, then in which case, no, then yeah, I can't, I can't do that.
Yeah, your second
I
wind
will heal
uses your
you.
hit dice as well. Or allows
I
you to
use
heal it.
another. I use another Cure Wounds on Krull. He really helped me in that battle there.
He does have a potion that he wanted to drink as well.
Oh, he has the potion? Well, he can use the potion first, and we'll see where he gets.
If he wants to use it. But
I'll take the Cure Wounds. If you're offering.
Okay. I mean, I can always get that back, but keep in mind, I now will only have one level 1 spell slot. You get 12 back.
And Lua, what are you doing at the door?
I open it.
Just swing it open all nonchalant, like what the fuck's in this one? What do we have to kill in here?
We should see what's on the table in here first. Look at all this stuff in here.
Let's see.
There's a chest. There's a chest.
Fine.
Maybe there's a crown in it.
He like loudly whispering from the inside of the room.
Guys, there's a
Lua,
chest.
if we get a crown too, we could be twinsies.
So it's not really a chest. It's more like a half barrel that's split in half and it like has hinges. Or sorry, not a half barrel, like a full barrel split in half that hinges. It's not locked or
Is
anything
it-
like that.
I open it cautiously.
Oh. You'll have to make a... No, I'm just joking. It kind of like creaks as you rotate it open and there's like some ragged bits of clothing left. Looks like they've been eaten by moths and like just cobwebs in there.
Oh. That's disappointing.
While they're checking around, I take my crow out of my purse and put it on the ground and let it like poop if it needs to. Clean it up, feed it some bread.
What about all these papers here? What do they say?
It's like... It looks like he was making copies of letters. And like it's only like the beginning of the letter is prepared. It looks like it was going to be like maybe a Christmas letter from Avolar to the citizens or something like that.
Oh my god. I think we just killed Avalar's secretary.
You chained him up.
And we've
That's
killed
the
everything
best
else of
kind of
Avalars. Might as
secretary.
well finish the job.
And I don't know. What about those books there? Are these
I saw
anyway?
Avalar's sexy secretary.
Oh, you think that it was sexy?
No, well, like, he was chained to the bed, so I'm guessing
Oh,
Carl is just
God.
making assumptions.
Insinuating. Pointing at the
Yeah.
chains, like this is kind of kinky. There was a torture bed upstairs.
Avalar's into some freaky shit.
Yeah, you want to do like an investigation or perception check on books?
Sure.
Was that Adam or Evan answering?
That was me answering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vlad was walking
yeah, I
over to
wanted
do that.
Oh,
I'm just
I thought
trying
we
to
were
fix
talking about
my
the
mouth
pages on
right
the
now,
table.
being cocky.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
just
then
a second.
he walked over
Okay.
and he wanted to look at the bookshelves. So yeah, you can make a investigation check.
Just a second here. I'm trying to. I don't think I did good.
6. So yeah, it's lots of books. It's on a old wooden bookshelf. Doesn't seem very interesting. There is no heresy here.
Okay.
None of these books are undead. Carl, are you looking at the books as well?
Yep.
Just kind of like, what kind of books are here? Got anything on Dragonborns?
I guess not.
There's nothing.
These are books.
They're old, they're dusty.
Can I sneeze a firebolt onto the bookshelf?
Make a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Yeah. If you roll good, then we'll allow it. If you roll bad, then we won't. Fucking 10. Yeah.
So it is.
So yeah, you sneeze out this little firebolt. How many times a day can you use your fire breath?
It's a fire bolt, like it's cantrip,
Oh, okay.
so I could just shoot it off whenever.
Okay. So,
It's like,
can you post that in... I don't know if Firebolt can light things on fire. The spell description or whatever.
Yeah.
I
any
can. Okay.
flammable object.
The fire ignites any flammable object hit by it that isn't being worn or carried.
Okay, so make another perception check. As you like sneeze and like out of your two nose holes, like two little like flames go. And the old wood kind of burns weirdly, and you can see that with like the ash and smoke from the books, that the wall behind it looks kind of goofy. Like it's, I don't know, like it's not it looks weird. It looks weird. It's not like it's darker like it's supposed to be because it's been behind a bookshelf forever. Like it just looks weird.
Like there's something behind it.
Just that like the material looks different. Like you would have thought maybe it should be darker because it's been concealed from the light behind this bookshelf, but it's not. It looks like the rest of the walls. It's not really dusty or dirty or anything.
Okay. Can I convey that to those two?
You could. How would Carl say that? He sneezed.
I sneezed on the bookshelf, and it seems that the bookshelf is not burning as it should.
It's not that the bookshelf is weird. It's that the wall behind the bookshelf is weird. It's
Something
like
about the
it's like too clean.
You should touch it.
Yeah. Kroll kind of. Can I pull away the bookshelf in order to get to the wall?
Yeah, make a strength check. Yeah, you can like easily tip it and not have it fall and slam down onto the ground.
Okay.
Is Vlad and Lua, you guys just watching?
Well, I'm gonna move my crow out of the way and be like, "Hey, now, watch it."
Sorry.
I'll help him.
So you guys pull this bookcase down, and behind it is, you can sort of see that there's like an outline in the cracks. Like it looks sort of like it's probably a door.
Can we try to open it?
You could try to open it. Do you want to push on the door, or do you want to pull on the door?
You push, I
Go
pull.
down.
Push? Does it have a handle?
Make a perception check or an investigation.
I shall perceive.
As you're like
'Cause I'm
patting the wall,
investigate.
looking for maybe a stone you push in or something.
16.
You notice on one side of the door there's somewhat of a like a climbing rock sort of thing, like there's a groove.
Okay.
You could pull on that, see what the fuck happens.
I do so.
And the big door like slides open, pulling open to
God.
reveal a dusty web-choked staircase of ancient worn stone descends down into the darkness.
We found a secret passageway, guys.
Luckiest accidental sneeze I've ever made.
Let us find the heresy that lies below.
Well, what about the other
Or
door
maybe there
over
is
here?
milk and cookies. I hope there's.
You could probably come back to it.
We always
Probably.
do this.
Probably. The door slams shut behind you. No, I'm kidding. It stays open.
Oh god, that wouldn't be
I
ominous.
sigh and like open my book, my bag for my crow to jump in, and we follow them.
Can we really hear that all the way down here?
Oh yeah. It like vibrates through the walls.
What was that? Just the thunder?
Thunder crack, yeah.
I like it. I like thunder. Thunder's
it's
cool.
blurry. You're like, my god sends favor!
Yeah, pretty much. I take that as like a good omen because I just defeated a enemy in combat successfully, and my god is pleased that I smote his enemy in his holy name. Because yeah, I'm a Tempest domain, and we're all about war. So
We kill. Okay, done. Now don't move. Just give me a second here.
But I want to go down the stairs.
So this staircase is of ancient stone, and it is worn smooth. Thick dust cover the steps, and cobwebs choke this passage.
Okay, so no one's probably been down here in a long time. Maybe
Alright,
Avolar.
you stepped in the perfect spot to step.
I was like, there looks
That
like a
is
trap door
probably
right
the
there.
worst spot to step, isn't it?
Silence from the DM. Always good.
I know, right?
So a sickly mist fills the stairway that descends. And it coalesces into the form of Strahd.
God damn
Hey,
it!
no. Go away.
His
We
eyes,
don't want you here no more.
his eyes
go
burning
away
red
now.
with anger. You have worn out your welcome. Whatever gods you believe in cannot save you now.
I
We're gonna
beg
roll
to
initiative.
differ. Oh, fuck me.
And I just have to put his token out.
This guy's just asking for some...
Oh, come on.
Okay, keep in mind, we are about to fight Strahd.
We ain't
Tactical
fighting
retreat.
nothing.
Tactical retreat. Tactical retreat.
This guy needs a smiting and just runs up the stairs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just runs.
Okay, did you guys roll into the initiative, or do I have to do something there?
Oh,
17.
I didn't.
Okay, I can change it.
To.
17. We got 7. Carl got 10.
If we're
Okay,
doing
so-
this, I need to fucking...
Oh, Carl's in there. Lou's in there twice.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, you're up first. You're up first. Nah.
Oh, sorry. In that case, well,
I'm imagining Scooby-Doo feet.
well, first things first. I am going to just a second. I'm going to cast Gust of Wind. And I concentrate my my blast directly down at him.
Okay.
So once he starts his turn, he has to pass a strength save, which is 15. It's pretty low. Or be pushed 15 feet away in the line's direction. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot when moving closer to me. And the gust disperses a gas or vapor, and it extinguishes unprotected flames. Protected flames have 50% chance of extinguishing. As a bonus action, I can change the line's direction. But yeah, it basically goes just straight down this fucking hallway, so you don't even really have to draw it.
Okay.
And that's my action, and I kind of yell to them. I'm like, go! Retreat! I will hold them off as long as I can. Let Valcourt protect you. Go! Fly, you fool! Fly!
You're going to notice that he is completely unaffected by the wind. Not even a hair on his head was disturbed.
Oh.
You
Oh, we
strike.
might
You
be
step on a
fucked,
turtle.
guys. We're fucked. Run.
Is that everything you're doing
Wait.
on your turn?
Yeah, that's everything I want to do.
Fly, you fools! Then it's Carl's turn.
Krull, I want to pick up Vlad, and Krull's gonna go. Only I get to play hero, and I pick up Vlad, and then I'm gonna try and head up the stairs.
Okay, Vlad, you can resist this if you don't want this to happen. We can make a strength versus, or athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. Oh, did he leave?
No,
Oh, you're
I'm
still
still
there? Okay.
here. No, I'm still here, but just run. Just run. Why are you worrying about me? Not cool. I'm not gonna resist it, but you would break concentration on my spell by doing so.
It was effective. Damn it.
Actually, no. I think it would just blast sideways and buffet this wall. No, I don't resist it. Carry me.
You're like care-bearing wind out of your chest. You're like,
Yeah. Like as he's carrying me and it's just blowing us sideways as he's running.
oh, or you could be like Narutoing it, like making some weird fucking hand gesture, and then you're like blowing through the hole in your hands, through like the circle you make. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, so Carl scoops you up, and yeah, wind is all going all over the place because it's smashing into a wall right away. And he picks you up, and you guys run 30 feet.
Yep. Well, 25 feet. I'm trying anyway.
Yep. So
As a bonus
you're
action, can I
5,
just
10,
like
15, 20,
point it
25, 30.
that way instead?
I'm
gonna
just gonna
point it behind me.
switch you guys because this is technically 30 feet, and then Lua, they're basically panicking, casting magic, fucking windy shits everywhere. They're screaming, "Run, run, run, run!"
Okay, did I notice that the wind did not affect Strahd?
No, you don't even know what is around the corner. They haven't. I don't think they've yelled at Strahd.
It's Strahd.
As they run
And
by.
he looks pissed. But yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, fuck. Okay, if I didn't see it, then I would leave. If they had told me it was Strahd down there, I would leave.
Okay. So both of those scenarios you leave.
Yeah.
So I will change maps then.
Like run back up the stairs and
Throw the
look in the
bookcase in
bookshelf.
front of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you put Vlad down? Oh,
No, I'm carrying him through.
we're still in initiative. We're still in initiative. Get back down into the depths.
Is Strahd chasing us?
I mean, yeah, I don't think you were looking back while you were running. But
I was not.
you don't hear anything.
I was yeeting so hard.
Yeah, so Louis, you bust through the area where the big door is. And you can see out through the other door you guys opened up. But Carl and Vlad are coming up from behind. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. Hurry! You fool! Run, you fool! As I like stare into the darkness behind them.
You hear a chuckle from down the stairwell, like a
Oh.
ha 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 ha. And now you guys are free to act as you will.
Yeah, I throw the bookshelf in front of the door.
Close the door. Close the door.
Strahd clearly didn't want us going down there.
Can we just like quickly chisel into the door? Strahd inside. Don't open.
I don't know about quickly, but you could start doing that.
I most definitely do.
So well, crawl. Yeah. So this is all happening simultaneous. So you guys get through the door, puts Vlad down. Crawl starts lifting up the bookshelf. Vlad like jumps over it, starts carving in the wall Strahd's name. Yeah, how do you want to interact with that scene? Because like Vlad's in the way of the bookshelf now.
I was gonna
I'll
put the
stop
table
him.
in front too.
Just like push him up against the wall, up against the door with the bookshelf.
No, get the fuck out of the way.
I get out of the way.
And it's like, boof, everybody pushes it up. It bashes up against the thing, and you can see like half of the S that was carved into the wall.
Mhm.
There's ink and a quill and paper on the table. But suddenly you hear like a thud from the big door. Like it was moving. Someone pushing it up against the bookshelf, maybe.
This door?
Yes.
Leaving.
Yeah, let's leave.
Yeah.
Close that door too.
Come on, Vlad. Move your vodka drinking ass.
But what if we somehow trap Strahd in the chains here?
Why is that not working?
You're welcome to try.
Yeah.
No.
Actually,
Or
no.
No.
No. Come on
Let
now.
me through the door.
He's gonna shut the door, and then Crawl's gonna grab this table, and he's gonna try and put it in front of the door.
Okay, yeah,
Who was
you
gonna like
can do
peek
that.
through this door?
Take like a minute. Basically, that's about it. So this
Nice.
is a stone door.
Ah, shit.
It's different than most of the doors you've encountered, but you guys have encountered doors similar like this, I believe. So let me scroll around.
The key is you push it really, really hard. I'm no longer using that spell, by the way. I broke concentration on it. Feels a
The
little
wind
wasted,
thing? Okay.
but yeah, I feel as though I completely wasted it now since we ran away and I got scooped up, but at the same time it was like, get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, so this is the side that the door is going to swing inward.
Okay. We push on that left side.
So yeah, it'll go like that as it rotates open. So Lua, go ahead and make a stealth check to open it quietly. As you guys like panic run up to this doorway and you're like, wait, let's be careful here.
Woo!
You like push open the door and you can immediately hear like something's behind the door, like on the ground, and it's like making the, even like the 1 inch you've opened this door, it's been like
Shit. Alright.
but you don't hear anything inside the room. Other than that horrible scraping noise.
Whatever
like,
we
pause.
have to...
And then keep pushing. But I'm like listening and like pausing. Like pushing
In all
and
honesty,
pausing.
whatever's in there can't be worse than Strahd, so.
Yeah, but let's witness it or we run back up the stairs. Like. Anyway, so I push the door open eventually if nothing is heard within the room.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Fuck.
Bam. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna swing this door all the way open. You see into a room. Please don't
Hello?
enter it yet. Looking into it with your torches and stuff, you can see like this is a room of bones, and like as you were opening the door, you were like bones were getting stuck underneath the door. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables. Sorry, this is wrong. Wow, is that wrong? How? This is the same description as the other room. Okay, so laying like scattered toys about the rooms, there are... No, this doesn't make sense. What the fuck? Okay, so replaced by all the furnishings in this room are made entirely of human bones. The table, the chairs, the piles of bones all around. You guys can quickly pick up that it's all like human skulls and legs and rib bones. The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of the faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls arranging in a morbid decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this room, and there's garlands of skulls extended from each of the mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs in the center above the long table. 10 chairs made of bone, festooned with decorative skulls, surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel, made yet of more bones. Resting on the bowl is a dark orb that seems to flicker with a faint glowing aura. There are doors in the north and the south. You guys are in the north door. They're sheathed in bone on the inside. And there's a steel-banded double door in the center of the east wall, which has a large rectangular plank blocking it, like a castle door. And just above that door is an enormous skull of a dragon.
Ah!
Woo!
Oh shit, we found it!
Okay, so we rush into this room apparently.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to add turn, I wanted to change the layer.
Guys, I'm having a bit of like PTSD here.
I know. I know.
um, this is where we died.
Yeah.
And very quickly.
Well, let's get this
Looking for a
shit over
werewolf
with. Oh,
body.
this is really big. How are we
Yeah.
gonna get this out of here?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, this thing is also 20 feet in the air and is huge.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
I want to see what this orb is.
You just want to like lean in and closely look at it.
Yeah, I wanna check it out.
So it sort of looks like the night sky, like it's black and there's stars and stuff in
Gonna
it.
do an Arcana check on it.
Do you want to sense if it's magical?
Nope. No, it's just a ball.
It's just a ball. Yeah, you like put your hand over it and don't even look at it, and you're like, nope.
I sense no
can I
god.
take
This is not heresy.
Can I take it?
You can, but
What?
does anyone else watching Vlad do this? Or are you guys looking at the skull?
I'm probably looking at the skull because I'm about to cast fly on myself to go touch it.
Okay, so you cast fly and fly. You're just gonna like poke it.
Yeah. essentially, like maybe grab it by a horn.
Okay, well it's made out of bone for sure. It seems authentic.
Okay, I try to like hoist it a bit. I grab some of these.
And how much can you carry?
Oh God.
And how much can Fly carry? I think it's just your weight, yeah. So what can you carry?
Okay. 173 pounds.
You're carrying 173 pounds?
Maybe. A chainmail, dungeon fast.
What's your strength score? I can't click on your thing. Let me switch.
Strength is 13, so I have that
Okay.
times 8.
No, I think it's times 15, so 13 times 15. 195? Yeah. So you like reef up on this thing, but you're really heavy yourself. You don't have the muscle in you to basically lift this thing.
Okay, so I should have cast it on Crawl.
Don't know. I think he's in a similar situation. He may be able to carry a little bit more, but what is Crawl doing? Do you like land back on the ground, Lua?
Yeah, well, I want to like look around. How is it suspended in the air? Is it on a hook?
Yeah, so it's sort of on like a mounting hook system. It's physically and like mechanically attached. It can come off. It's enormous and it's heavy.
Kind of want to like cut the strap or like cut the wall mount with my scythe.
You could try make an intelligence check. And Vlad, you can pick up that orb pretty easily. It's just kind of whatever's in there is kind of faint and obscured by the night sky looking thing. So yeah, Louis, you can like target an area of where it's mounted to see if you can damage part of the mounting plaque or something like that. So you can make a strength check
Oh,
or
right.
an attack. Yeah, that's a pretty decent roll. It would have been a 16 anyway. So yeah, you can hit it and it like cracks and it lurches in one direction. It's like and it like hangs slightly closer above Crawl's head, but it's still like 10 feet above Crawl.
I go, whoop, watch it crawl.
Crawl like just kind of like ducks as it like kind of like comes closer to his head. He's like, huh.
Ha, Jesus. Can I do it again? Like, I guess
Yep.
that's all we can do.
Yeah, just attack it again.
Ooh,
Crit fail.
ooh. Do I have to roll a d12?
Yeah. Hit self or friend. Roll a d6, please.
Oh no. Corral.
A 1 is hit self. So, make a dex save. So you fail. Okay, so you're going to take exploding weapon damage from your own attack.
Cool.
You didn't roll max damage or anything like that, so you take 10 damage as you like rebound off the skull and your scythe like stabs you in the back as you've got it held backwards. Vlad, you can
and that hurt
scoop.
me, so that breaks my concentration, so I fall.
Can I catch her?
Well, I assume onto the skull, maybe?
You have
like,
to make
can I
a
try to-
constitution save in order to maintain or
Okay.
not your concentration. But I think on a crit fail, I think we've been rolling it that you just fail no matter what. And you do.
Okay.
Crawl wants to.
Wow. I want to try to land on the skull.
So yeah, Crawl, you can catch... you know, Lua, you land on the skull, but you like slowly slip off and you're like scrambling with your arms to try and grab something, but you fall. And Crawl, you can make an easy catch on her.
Do I recognize these doors?
No.
They seem
Well,
like
it
the
looks
ones I
like
know.
it looks like the door on the other side of this room, but you've never seen that door before.
Okay.
Make an investigation check as you're studying the door.
So seems big.
Oh.
I've only seen something that big once here so far.
As you're like sort of studying it, you can kind of hear voices on the other side of that door, but they're like quickly hushed.
No. No.
Do you take that orb?
I'd take the orb, yeah. I said that earlier.
Okay, put it in your inventory because that is actually something.
Okay, I'm gonna call it an orb.
Yeah,
Straddle.
night sky orb.
Bone room orb.
Orb of orbiness.
So this giant skull is hanging. It's about 10 feet off the floor with its like nose. As it's like half hanging on the wall still.
Carl's gonna put Lua down on her feet, and can I see like where the like is the chain within like reaching distance or?
It's not chained, it's like on a big hook slash plaque. And Lua was hacking at the wooden plaque to break off some of the like, securing bolts or whatever that hold it together. Big iron pins.
Can I shoot a firebolt at the plaque?
You could.
Hope that does.
Before you do that, can I inform them that I heard people on the other side of that door and that we should probably be quiet? We don't know.
How do you do
What?
it though? Yeah, are you like screaming it?
I'm just like, hey, you guys, let's not be so loud. There's other people on the side of that door there, I think. But I say it like in a like whispered tone.
Yeah, like a
Trying
super
to-
hush hush. There's people. Ah.
Yeah.
Then Crawl, do you fire your firebolt as it's happening?
No, he goes to like like it lights up in his throat, and then he hears like what Vlad is saying, and then he like gets all wide-eyed, and then he like suppresses the firebolt back down, and he just like tightly like covers his or like cups his mouth or like shuts his mouth. Like
Burps a little bit.
Yeah, a little cartoon explosion.
some steam comes out his nose.
So what do you guys do?
I would
They,
like to try to
it
get
seemed
this
like
skull
they were
that-
trying to hide, though, because, like, I heard them and they were going hush hush, like, they were trying to hush themselves, so, like, I think they might be people hiding from us. Lua! What if it was the escaped heretics? They did run
Listen,
away.
I'm working on this fucking skull right now. If you care to join us, that'd be great. Lua wants
Well-
to leave, not run around killing heretics.
No, I'm just saying. I'm fully in agreement. I don't know how I
We
can
could-
help you. I could
we could
shatter
kill
the skull
heretics
and we could pick up the individual pieces.
I don't think that's a good idea.
She never said it had to be intact.
I feel like that's implied though.
It was the skull, not the pieces of the skull.
Yeah, can Crawl like climb the wall or whatever and try and grab the skull or like try and like what can I do here?
It's hanging down like 10 feet, so I think a hop, you could like jump up and grab the thing
Okay, I want to do that
and just try and rip it off the wall.
basically.
Okay. So make a acrobatics and a strength.
Oh, my acrobatics is garbage.
That's good enough to jump. Aren't you like 8 feet tall anyway?
Yeah, Crawl's like 6'4" or something.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can make a decent jump and grab it with outstretched hands.
Cool.
And make a strength.
Damn it.
So yeah, like you jump up and grab it, and it cranks down a couple inches. And then you're just gonna hang there for a couple seconds. Is everybody just watching?
Yeah.
Yep.
Crawl's
Oh,
like,
wait, he's hanging there?
Yeah. So he jumped up
in
and
that
grabbed
case,
it like a basketball hoop.
Is he just hanging there with his legs there? What I'll do is I'll like run, grab his legs, but keep running while I'm grabbing them and pull him as I'm like running, kind of thing.
Okay. Make individual
Kind of
strength
like-
checks or athletics checks.
Okay. Uh, 11?
And Crawl, make a strength.
make another strength.
Yeah, to basically just hold on.
Oh my god.
Vlad, you like rip Crawl off the skull and like tackle him.
Too hard?
A little bit. Can I land on Vlad?
Yeah, it won't deal any damage. Well, it'd be more like a tackle, so it'd be like you're like sitting and Vlad's in your lap. Just like real awkward like.
I like
How's this going?
shove Vlad off.
I never noticed how smooth your skin was before.
His
Get
scales.
off.
Alright, Lua, what are you going to teach these little boys about? Playful little tigers.
I want to Eldritch Blast the hanger again.
Okay. So like they try it the quiet way, it's not quiet, it's not working, you're just like, fuck it.
Yep.
Kaboom.
Phew!
So you blast
Yeah.
it, and
Catch!
that along with Crawl's pull there, the last like bolt just comes out of the wall ever so slightly, and it like teeters forward. The nose hits the ground, and it like rotates forward, and like the top of the skull hits the table and like cracks the table. And it's just like
Oh,
dust
boy.
and like that nasty bone smell just like explodes from everything. It's like dusty bone nonsense in
Well-
the entire room.
If anyone didn't know we were here, they definitely do now.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff like falls off the walls. Some of the garland skulls pop off.
Avolar wakes up in some tower somewhere. Huh, what the fuck was that?
There's been a disturbance in the forest.
Yeah. Oh, looks at the guy
Rebecca
and like,
2! Rebecca 2! Get my
what are
chair!
you doing? Get my chair.
What do you guys do? You just look at it?
Ooh, looks at the guys and she like shrugs, being
You guys are all like, we're fucked. That was so loud.
yeah. Everybody knows where we are. Okay, can the three of us pick this thing up? How are we gonna get this through the castle, guys?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because this thing, it is enormous. Like, you think it could fit through a regular sized door, but like, maybe. There may be a lot of
Let's give
pivoting
it a
involved.
try. Let's give it a try and just go back the way we came. Because there was a way outside, wasn't there?
Well, it
Oh, we
is.
could get onto the.
It is above a giant set of double doors that have like a castle blockade on them, like a big post in like iron hooks to keep the door locked.
Let's unhook those locks and open that door.
Sorry, I missed a bit. Did we get the skull then?
The skull is
Yeah.
down, yeah.
The skull is on the ground at least, but
And now we have to
it's
figure out how to
enormous.
get it out.
And it like crashed through the table and like
Yeah,
basically
there's been a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's huge and heavy, and they're trying to figure out what path they should take in order to try and get this out, because it's.
Well, let's open these big doors and see where it leads.
It has,
Vlad goes and unhooks the lock and tries to push the door open.
The huge doors slide open. They're made of stone, so they don't creak, but they grind. And it's a very smoky hallway with a little bit of light flickering in it.
Why is there a dead body in here?
Guys, if this is yeah, this is where we were before.
Where?
Ah. The smoky room with the dude with the bag full of garbage and stuff. When we left the servant quarters and went downstairs the first time, I think there's a stairway in here that leads up to the servant quarter where we first met Rebecca too.
Okay, yeah, at the end of the door. Okay.
And then that leads out, and that leads outside.
Yeah, so we need to all pick up the skull. Vlad, get your ass back here.
Okay. Let's do this.
So coming from the door with the red arrow at it, you hear like
oh no,
things hitting the door.
Do
There's
I
like disturbances
hear that
in the shadow coming from the cracks of the door?
I just run by it. I disregard it. I'm like, we can deal with that when the time comes. There's a door there.
We hoist.
All right, so we got to figure out some carrying capacities, because this is it's enormous.
So I can carry 30 pounds.
30 more?
Yeah.
Let me just I gotta do the math here. What's 15 times 6?
Times your strength score.
Strength score?
Yep, so 15 or whatever times 15? 14 times 15?
Well, let me just see here. 15 times 16. I can carry 240, and I'm currently carrying 132.2, so I still carry 110 pounds. Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 140 now, and that orb, Vlad, also weighs about 5 pounds.
105 pounds. Ben.
So,
yeah.
Krull can carry 270, and he has a total weight of 104.58. So I have almost close to like. I still got a way to go, but I have like Dorian's spell book, which I don't know how much that weighs.
Yeah, it's like 3 pounds probably.
Okay, I have 6 torches.
Oh shit.
I think those are a pound each.
Well, aren't those accounted for in your like Dungeoneer pack and shit?
If the weight is in the Dungeoneering pack.
Oh,
yeah, mine
okay.
was 25 pounds.
Like, if your Dungeoneering pack was 45 pounds and it's in there, then that's fine.
Alright. In which I have that crown.
Yeah, and the crown might be 2 pounds.
Okay, so at a total, I am at 109 pounds.
And you carry 270? So you have 160.
Yeah, 270.
There.
So how much weight do you have to add? to the carrying capacity?
Like-
160.
Between all three of you, it's 160 pounds.
No, he can carry 160
Oh,
more.
okay.
So we're at
You were at
300 pounds.
Yeah, you were at 140, so 300 pounds. So the three of you, with Crawl and Lua on the front end of this thing, and Crawl soloing the rear of the skull, you guys can pick this thing up and move it. But it, like, maxes you
Alright.
guys out. This is heavy. So your speed's reduced to half. And yeah, you guys can start moving.
All right.
Fuck.
Well, let's go then. I move 15 feet forward.
Matt, can you just like make us all one, or?
Yeah, just basically RP dragging this thing out of the fucking... You guys just pick it up and hoof it out.
there's that shit fucking going on there.
Yeah,
but
there's
fuck
something
that.
bumping up against the door, and like at the
We're
bottom of the
ignoring it.
door where light is coming out, there's like shadows moving around.
Fuck it,
We are
ignore it.
ignoring
Ignore
it.
it. And yeah, we hoof it up the stairs. Because the stairs
Pivoting.
leads where we first came in.
Yeah, and it's hard going up the stairs. Every step you guys basically have to put it down and then reset positions.
Put it down. Turn it.
it.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
We're all facing the goddamn wave, God!
I'm not sure if I moved you guys. Did I move you?
It's both of our rights, Vlad.
I did.
For fuck's sake.
But yeah, basically you guys can get up to... actually, you shouldn't be on this map. You should be on this map, but I don't know where you guys are on this map. There you go. So you guys could be here.
Yeah, and doesn't this door lead outside?
Yes, but this is a small door. This is like a shitty servant's entrance / exit. So it's only like a few feet wide.
Okay,
Like
so
smaller
let's
than a
set
normal
this
door?
down. Let's set the skull down, and Krull take my mace. I'm gonna take my warhammer, and let's just fucking break this wall down.
I got a maul.
Oh, dude, let's do it. Let's just me with my warhammer, you with your maul, and let's just break this wall down. We'll do some
I would like.
what's it called?
Demolition.
We can do some renovations.
So this will take a little
Move
bit of
that
time,
bus.
but it's definitely possible. But yeah, you guys might be spending 15-20 minutes of like hard labor smashing this thing open.
God damn it.
And Lua's like, smash, smash, smash. But
Keep
yeah,
going.
I'm stuck in a wall again,
no you're not.
but I see myself. Okay, I'm there too.
We're just smashing the wall.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
you
up?
guys just like bang, 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 and like a stone falls and you go bang, 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 bang. You try to move the skull through again, it doesn't fit, you back up, bang, 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 bang. And finally you guys just
Pretty much.
mash your way out of this place.
Man, Avolar's gonna hate us. Murder, theft, property damage. I've broken so many laws, but
Breaking
It
and
has to be
entering,
done.
but he's also got a like Strahd's also here, and he shouldn't be. So we could just blame Strahd.
Like- we're doing it too evil. So, is it evil? I don't know.
It's definitely
Wow,
not
who the fuck
lawful.
Who the
This
fuck
is-
is this guy?
There are 3 evils that we're fucking fighting at
Oh,
this
it's
point.
the bird.
Yeah, the bird hops out of her bag. I gotta pee. So it like flickers its wings and forces the bag open and jumps out.
I'm not shaking it.
But yeah, you guys get outside the door, and it's like mid-morning, maybe like 10 o'clock in the morning, judging on
Where's
sun position.
Stalin?
Stalin?
The little kobold that I named Stalin.
Oh, you guys left her outside the castle grounds.
You mean your slave? You monster?
It's a
Watcher.
kobold.
So you guys just drag this skull through the courtyard and...
Yeah, we just drag it out. through
Yeah,
the
we're just
castle
getting it the
grounds.
fuck out.
By the way, we totally just leave Vin and Greenie. We just leave them. Fuck them.
Oh.
Vin's not getting paid for this job.
They're the three best friends that anyone can have.
You're my best friend.
Okay, I'm just gonna move you guys back to the big map.
As we're like dragging the skull, we're just like tiptoe through the window, through the garden.
Please stop. Stop.
No.
That movie gave me nightmares. Stop it.
What is a movie? What is this magic you speak of?
Or a theater show, I guess. Insidious.
Oh, a dramatic representation in the theater.
So as you guys are trekking it out of the castle courtyard, across the little drawbridge, and down the road, you're just kind of like, you guys have figured out a way to drag it. You're still moving slowly, but it's not as encumbering, or as laborsome. It could do long-term damage to the skull, but...
I grab a couple logs I find, and we start rolling it on the logs, and I just, like, move the back log to the front as we go, and... I don't know.
Yeah, you guys could take a little bit of time to do that. As you're searching for these logs, you hear in the forest, Flap! Flap! Ah! How you doing,
Show
Flap?
yourself.
What'd you guys do out there? I like peering around a tree as like the little kobold.
Oh, good, you can help me. Are there any logs nearby? Preferably of the rolling standard?
Vertical log? Got lots of vertical logs. There.
Horizontal log.
Horizontal. Those are there too. Rotten one. That one's got bugs in it. I ate the bugs yesterday.
Does it roll? If so, we can use it perhaps.
Maybe a couple times. There could be bugs under it. Could you help me? We get the bugs together, lad. We get the bugs together.
I really just want to kill it.
I will.
I really just want to kill it.
Vlad, you're looking at me like that again.
Carl's gonna stand
Nothing,
over Vlad
nothing.
like from
It
behind.
is just a passing feeling. Don't worry, my
It better be.
Those eyes are real scary, Vlad.
Okay, let's, I can't.
Lua! Lua! Lua!
Do you have any way to carry this fucking skull?
Hey! Hey,
What?
hey, Lua!
What?
Hey!
Is this my raven?
No, it's the kobold.
Well, I was talking to the kobold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey!
How do you plan to carry this skull?
Oh my god! The skull is working fast! You guys found it!
We got this.
Answer the
Yes.
question!
She
We
like
have no time, idiot!
she like immediately like goes all like stiff and starts like gyrating and her eyes change color and you just hear like, very good. Bring it back to my
Ah!
house.
This is fucking heavy.
Then she snaps
this
back and she's like,
happens-
ah!
As this happens, I kick the kobold in the face because it scares me.
And basically as it leaves your foot and it stops talking, it like snaps consciousness. It's like, ah! Diff, 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 diff. We gotta get that
I'm
back!
sorry.
We gotta get that back to Emma!
How do you plan to carry it?
What? Me?
Yeah, you're the one who wants to get it back to her.
It's
How
got teeth
do
bigger
we
than
get
me.
the skull? How do we get the skull back
How'd you get it
without
here?
dragging? Wait,
You used
wait,
to have a
wait,
wagon.
wait. Yeah, let's go put it on the fucking. Where are my retainers?
You guys left him in Avalaria
Oh. Oh.
God damn
Okay.
it.
with the crazy guy.
Okay. 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 You guys stay here with the skull. I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
Avalaria and get my retainers and the mad mage in the wagon, and I will meet you back here.
There is also a
Actu-
fair distance before you meet back to the road at which comes from Avalaria.
Get it to the road. I will meet you on the road to Avalaria. Like, we'll drag it to the road, and then I'll go down the road to Avalaria and meet you back where we got it to. Preferably, like, I guess here ish.
So you guys are here.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is
yeah, we'll get
the
it
junction
like there.
at least. And then
Get it to the junction. Guard it with your lives.
there's also like a burning sensation in the back of your memories that Avalar was riding west like a day ago, maybe a day and a half, maybe 2 days at this point.
We're just going down the road. He pulls up. What are you guys doing? Nothing.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Nothing.
Just like sitting on the side of the highway. There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Do we know you?
This is our
That's the
dragon
thing.
skull, not yours.
Yeah, we killed Emma.
Crawl's gonna stand up.
No, I think we should like just fucking beat it in through the. Because Avolar is not that far if we just trek through the woods.
That is sheer cliff on that side.
Fucking ride the skull down the mountain.
It's like, you guys have seen this before, and it's like at least 1,200 feet of like sheer cliff, almost straight down.
Okay, Vlad.
That's what makes
What
the
if I
castle
just
so menacing.
fly? What if I just fly down to Avalaria, get your
Oh, yeah.
retainers, and meet you at the junction?
But how are we and Kroll gonna get the skull?
How was
There.
I gonna move the scroll there?
Scroll.
We were gonna move it there first together, and
I thought you were just
then
abandoning us and being like, I'll run
No.
ahead. And I'm like,
no,
no.
no,
What is
we were gonna
happening right
drag
now?
it there together, and then I was gonna go to Avalaria. I thought we could bring it like straight down here through the tester pool, but most likely not.
You could take it on that path, but it is, well, especially if you're just running. The wagon can also go on there. It's just like a rougher road. And you guys took that path before. The Sahuagin presence around the riverside is seemingly growing.
Hmm.
The what around the riverside? The
Remember the fish people that you guys had to fight and you had to avoid? Or at least
Fish
wanted to
people
avoid?
that avoided our wrath. Okay. All in favor of short down dangerous route. Aye.
Do we like run into the woods? I don't know. Like we need to hide somewhere and not take the road because Avalar is probably coming back.
Well, why don't we hide the skull here? Well, don't like hide it. Like we bring it here, then you
Let's
fly from there.
Let's just like push it down the cliff here.
You
Well, we
mean
don't want
off
to go
the
right into the
1,200
river.
foot cliff?
Yeah, the skull will be fine.
I highly doubt that. That is a lot of heat.
as you guys are discussing this, you're all sort of like yelling over the thing, and I don't even remember the name of this little kobold. What was its actual name?
Stalin.
Talry?
Stalin.
I think it's Talry.
No. Yeah,
It
that's
is
it.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, she's just kind of like watching you guys, like her head going back and forth as you guys argue, and then all of a sudden you hear in the distance, you hear, and you all look up and you can see the full dragon form of Emma barreling towards you guys.
Ah!
And she basically, she swoops down, she hits the ground, and there's a big thud. The dust kind of kicks all up, and as it settles, she's like, I'll deal with this.
Thank God.
And like puts one of her dragon claws on it and just kind of like pulls it over towards her. And then like the wings go up and she clutches it with her claws and just takes off, and the dust is everywhere. All your clothes are all flapping in the wind, and she flies off back towards Argenvostholt.
Exhaustholds. Well, that's one
Woo.
problem
And
solved.
Talry's like, do I have to stay with them? What the hell? No offense.
Kill it.
I don't know if I should go back or not.
Okay. Okay.
Don't kill it.
So we have to get back to like the main road by avoiding Avolar. Is there like a more difficult road we can take rather than this one?
Well, let's
You don't
just-
have to
if
take
we-
the road.
If we don't have the skull anymore, yeah, let's just book it through the Tesser pool. And go back to Avalaria, get on the
We
wagon.
have to go down this 100-foot cliff.
You don't.
No,
This
we
is-
don't. There's a path.
Oh, it's
This is
it's
woods.
all like it's extremely difficult. Like the whole.
Bro, is it?
Yeah, it would still end up being faster, but if you go through like this way down into the forest, you're still gonna have a hard time getting down the hill / cliffside. But
Ah.
you guys might be okay. But it would be like a hike and a half.
I mean, like, I
Well,
would just
just
cast
'cause-
fly on myself again.
Well, yeah, but
As they
none of
struggle in life and death, Lou is like, woo.
not all of us are wicked witches of the West, you know.
So I'm just saying that, like, if you guys want to take the hard trip down the mountain, I'm okay with it. But letting you know.
So then it's up to
I
Crawl. It's already two.
Yeah, 'cause-
Well, it's one neutral vote and one climb down the mountain vote.
Sorry, what was the vote for again?
Climbing down the 100-foot cliff? Or not?
Yeah,
It might be more it might be more difficult, but we'd avoid Avolar 100%.
Well, that's what you guys think. He could be in Avalaria. You last seen him like a day and a half ago traveling west. It takes like 8 hours to go from like end to end of this province.
I don't think going down the cliff is a good idea, personally. And I think with Avolar, we could probably just feign ignorance. I don't know.
So Lua, you're the only one who's not voting for his side.
Oh, and I'm the deciding factor now?
Yep. Vlad says cliff. Crawl says road.
I mean, I'd kind of prefer the cliff, then we get down and we can take a long rest. And we have rope. It won't be that bad.
Cliff it is then.
Ooh, living the dangerous life.
Crawl gets outvoted. So yeah, you guys can descend across the like rocky cliffs, and then you go like start going down, and you actually have to like climb. Lua, do you actually have spell slots to cast fly?
I do. I have one left.
So you can fly during this. Does it last like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty substantial. You can just fly down pretty quickly, land at the bottom, and just like watch them. Because they're
Pretty
gonna
much,
be like an hour at least getting down this cliff. Well, not at least. At the most,
Just
it'll
like
take them
using
an
our
hour.
rope and stuff.
Yeah. So go ahead and make 3 acrobatics and athletics checks, 3 of each, as you kind of like jump from
Oh,
cliff
God.
to cliff and climb down sheer footage and use tree branches to balance.
Okay.
Oh no.
Bye.
Vlad's first attempt to jump across a little like crevice doesn't work out so good, but Crawl actually catches him, reaches out an arm and like swings him back up to the ledge. So that is acrobatics, okay.
Ooh, 6 on my second athletics.
You wanted to take the cliff.
as
Idiot.
as his like footing crumbles underneath him and he falls a few feet, like hitting a branch and then some rocks and then grinding to a halt on a little flat spot.
Let me just see here. Last check. 17 acrobatic
You'll take 2
and then
damage for
9
that. 6.
athletic.
Oof.
It crawls.
That's
there
my
you go.
third acrobatics.
And third athletics, or acrobatics and athletics. Okay. So the last athletics for Crawl and the last acrobatics, or last athletics for Vlad and last acrobatics for Crawl are both unsuccessful. So you're both gonna fall 5 feet, taking 6 points of damage as you guys kind of, you're like, that's the spot we need to jump to, and then we can just slide down to the bottom, and you both just fucking miss. One guy doesn't run fast enough, one guy doesn't jump far enough. You're both like, here we go! Wah! And the other guy's like, well, that was weird. Here we go! Wah!
How much health did I have on my other token?
I think it was like 50 something.
I'm good. I'm at like 14 HP still.
I think it was at like 30 something. I'm
Yeah,
not.
35
Well,
on
we
Crawl.
only took
35?
8 damage.
Okay,
I
so
took
29.
8 damage and you only took 6. So
I don't know. I just want to keep updated.
The way your bird
we haven't
like
taken
sticks
all the
out its
damage.
one wing as you guys fly down to the bottom.
Yeah, I have it out at the bottom. We're like stretching its wing.
It also dropped the black pearl while you were flying down, but you guys can find it.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's like, just like spits it out.
We'll go and find it.
So yeah, you guys make it down the cliffside, down into the Tesser Pool area, and you're kind of in like a, it's a little swampy in that area, but it's, or not swampy, but like marshy. It's kind of wet. But you can easily enough traverse it, but you're like halfway up your shin wet.
What? Pool?
It's marshy, so it's wet.
Oh.
There's lots of wet plants reaching up, and sometimes you step and it's like really gooshy.
okay,
So
this is
It's
not so bad.
seems like shortcut material. It's definitely not a beaten road, but you guys can trudge through there, and it takes like another hour to get across there into the forest. And you guys just keep trucking on. You're gonna come.
No, I think when we get into the forest, I want to take like a long break or at least a short.
Or I could
Far
use a
enough
long
away.
rest. I think we could all use a long rest. That was a vicious few encounters.
Right?
So yeah, you guys can take a long rest in the forest. I'll just roll some dice.
Damn it.
No, no dice rolling.
control it to myself. So yeah, go ahead and experience your long rest, but you are going to be interrupted.
Cool.
Damn it.
But you
Oh,
can
no.
you can finish the long rest.
Oh, so
So
like,
this is
do we
after
get
our long rest?
the benefits from the long rest?
Yeah, like
Or
you guys can heal up and get your spells and stuff like that. You can use them if you want,
okay.
or you can pretend that you haven't completed it. It won't bother me on this next thing. So you can be rest or not. It's your choice.
I'll be rested.
Yeah.
I'll be rest.
So yeah, we get woken up.
Yeah, and my encounter thing doesn't have any bad guys on the map, so you don't get encountered.
Yay!
You get some suspicious feelings that you were being hunted during the evening. Because you guys slept for, it was like 10, 12, it's like 8 at night now. You guys are starting to feel like something was going on a little earlier, right at sunset-y time.
Sorry.
We should quickly check our belongings and make sure we still have everything if we're getting that sort of feeling.
Ooh. Make perception checks. Or investigation checks. If you choose to look through your belongings. Out of suspicion.
I do. I want to make sure my fucking crow hasn't thrown everything out yet.
15. Yeah, I want to make sure someone didn't take my orb. My orb of
I'm rolling
Oblivion.
like shit.
Nothing seems out of place. Lua, the crow has moved stuff around on you and made like a little nest as you were sleeping. But everything seems to be there that you can recount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving then.
Yeah.
I have a
Avolar.
feeling something's gonna pop out and attack us. So
What?
I'm getting that vibe, guys. We're walking through dark mushiness.
Oh,
8
you're
at
in the
night.
forest now, so it's not as swampy.
Well, we're in the woods and it's 8 o'clock at night. This is just
Yeah.
like we're asking for it.
And the moonlight is like piercing through the trees, but you still can't see very well. I don't have a map for what I was doing. So yeah, you guys can come up to the edge of Avalaria. There's a little bit of a fence, maybe a shepherd's fence or something like that in a field, but then you can see where the town begins and a bit of the glow that's going on because of all the lights and fires and stuff like that.
Okay, well, we go find my retainers with the Mad Mage.
Just walk down the street.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
basically you guys...
Yeah, we're not.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna comment that we're not carrying a giant fucking dragon skull now, so we're less suspicious.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty evening, so there's not that many people kicking around. But you guys are just walking, sort of looking around. Your retainers aren't, like, obvious. This is a pretty big city. Do you guys go to the into the city? Do you go back to the gate?
We walked to where we leave them, where the festival was.
And the festival's packed up. And there's, like, the fairgrounds are still there, and there's a bit of, like, the litter and cleanup mess to do, but the festival's done. And they are not there.
Those fuckers. I told them not to leave that spot.
And you guys have sort of noticed that people, when you do come across a person, they kind of like look at you for a while or do like a double take, but nobody's said or done anything. It's just weird. You feel like you're being watched.
Oh,
Just be like,
guys.
what?
Guys, we should get indoors. We should get to a tavern and get indoors. Find the
Okay.
tavern. Find the tavern. Hopefully my retainers are there. Talk to someone. See what's going on. Either get ambushed and have the tactical advantage of being not out in the open, or get some information.
Yep.
So we look for the nearest tavern.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Now you do find a tavern that's close by. It's a lot smaller than Avolar's tavern or Avolar's inn. But there's a few local patrons in there and a barkeep. And you guys kind of like swing open the doors and like everything stops like old school Western style and like everyone like looks at you. Do you
We just go
proceed?
and sit down.
Brawl strides up to the barkeep, trying to ignore the fact that people are looking at him.
It's like, good evening, sir. How may I help you?
What do you have on tap?
Oh, we've got Red Dragon 47 or whatever it was, and Purple Dragon Mash.
Dragon
Purple
Crush.
Grape
No,
Mash?
it's Red Dragon Crush
Yeah.
and Purple Grape Mesh number 3.
Yes, that is true. I am sorry. I apologize. I'm not so good with this language.
I'll take the red dragon.
Good choice, dear sir. That'll be 1 silver piece for a cup.
Can I give him a gold piece and then buy like one for Vlad and Lua as well?
That could buy 100 drinks. But basically, as you like open up your pouch and pull out a gold coin, everybody had gone back to what they were doing. But again, you hear them all stop and like look at you. It's all like as you like raise
Can
it
Crawl
up.
react?
React?
Yeah, can Crawl react to that?
Yeah, like you notice, like all the noise goes silent, like everyone's looking at you because you just busted out a gold.
Can Crawl just like shout, "What?"
You can
Like try to like
intimidate
cause
them.
a fucking yeah.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
God damn it.
So you're like, what? And the one big guy in the background stands up and he's like, we don't take kindly to your kind around these parts. I recommend you get out of here. Take your friends with you.
I recommend you shut your face. In life, we are all equals. The only person that gets to tell someone to leave is Valcour. And you, my friend, are not Valcour.
You adventuring types bring nothing but trouble around here. We don't like it, right, everybody? Everybody tell them get out. And everybody's like, yeah.
Excuse me, sir, but respect is due to me because of my position as a cleric. But all
Your
people,
white
regardless of
brothers.
station, deserve to be treated with dignity. I look down on you for your words.
You can look whichever direction you choose. Your clergy isn't bad, but your types are bad. Get out of here before our whole tavern is destroyed.
Till what?
Till our
The
whole
whole
tavern is
tavern.
destroyed. Poor old Donald
Well,
here has been saving his whole life for this building. You guys are gonna come in here and wreck it?
We're not gonna wreck it.
Get out of
Crawl's gonna, like,
here!
Curl's gonna like stand like maybe about a foot away from the guy and kind of like glare at him, like very
Your
menacingly,
intimidation
and
of
he's like,
7.
"I'll kill her." I'm sorry.
I said with your intimidation of 7.
Yeah, but he's still like not having it. Crawl is kind of like walking up to him now and being like, "Sorry, I had something for this." He's just gonna, I like it here, actually. I might just stay a bit longer.
That wasn't what I originally planned, but he's basically like, no, we're fucking staying.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You see this? This gentleman's about to harass me.
How about you do something about it?
I am doing something. I'm asking you to get out of here before any trouble starts.
Seems like you're the only one starting any trouble. How about you keep your mouth shut?
I'm not the one flashing gold coins and yelling at people. It's all from you.
I'm just minding my business. I suggest you do the same.
And paying for our drinks.
This is my business. This is my home. You know how many people die because of people like you? How many people have you killed?
I can add
I
one more
walk
to
up
the
behind
list.
him and I
You
say,
reek of blood
"Countless."
right now. I can see the stains all over your clothing and armor.
I'll gladly add one more to the list, if you want.
This is what I'm talking about, people. You guys see this stuff? This man is about to harass me. He's threatening bodily harm. Everybody,
Crawl finally
get
just gives
out!
up on the guy. Crawl's just gonna give up on the guy. And then he's gonna smirk at him and then just go back to paying for his drink. I'm gonna pay for one for... Oh wait, is Lua old enough?
Yeah, I'm old enough.
Okay, so yeah, Crawl pays for her drink. And Vlad.
You guys just sit down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want a meal, not a drink, but
At least that guy got his senses straight. This here's my tavern. And he sits down and starts drinking his beer again. I got
Oh,
my eyes
food.
on you.
I order food from the barkeep. At our rooms.
All of this is on Crawl's coin.
So, madam, we don't offer a nightly stay. We don't have accommodations for anybody, really, but I could fashion you a meal.
A meal will do.
Do you like stew? Don't give him nothing!
This fucking guy.
Right?
It's okay, it's okay. Just stop yelling and everybody will be happy. You know, I don't like these people. I might
You don't
stop
have
coming
to
here if you serve them. Okay, I think you've had enough. I'm cutting you off. Yo, you can't cut me off! This is what I'm talking about! All they did was walk through the door and look at this shit.
What the fuck? Okay. I'm sorry, sir. You are a public disturbance, and I'm gonna have to make a citizen's arrest. I
Ain't
go to
nobody who's
restrain
got
the guy.
authority over me.
I beg to differ, and I'm gonna restrain the motherfucker.
It's wrestling time. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Can I just make a strength check? Athletics. It's
Yeah,
all
athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
same. Nope.
Boom.
No.
He like
No.
Spartan kicks you in the chest, and he's like, "Get out!"
Oh, it is on. It is fucking on like Donkey Kong. Bar
Can we do this? Can we just have a bar
yeah,
fight?
yeah, we're fucking doing this because you're like, oh, that's how you want to be. I gust to win the fucker and all his friends right into the wall.
Whoa, let's not kill them, fuck.
They're not gonna get hurt. They're just getting pushed.
Lua, you in?
I'm not fighting these people in the bar.
So, the guy who has been a menace the whole time absolutely goes flying, like his feet leave the ground and he like splatters against the wall and like is pinned there. Then other guy is like grabs his beer and like puts his hand over the top of it and just like braces himself. And the other guy like goes tumbling back on his chair.
Can I just like hold my hand out and like walk towards him as he's being like pushed up against the wall and just like hold him pushed up against the wall there? And I'm like, you see, there is one thing I cannot stand, and that is when respect is not given when it is due. I was willing to let bygones be bygones with you, but you have brought this upon yourself.
He's
And
accosting me. This is physical harassment.
all right, all right. I respect your socialist ideas. Trust me, I am not a fan of this capitalist society either. I
Let me
believe
go.
we are all due respect. But you, my friend, are what is called a hypocrite. And there is only one thing worse than a heretic, and that is a hypocrite.
You're a
And
hypocrite.
Sorry,
yeah.
didn't you
Can I
were
just
preaching
like
about equality like not 5 minutes ago, and you've enslaved a kobold.
I'm just like talking to the barkeep,
a
being like, "So
kobold
food?"
is not a person, okay?
That's not equality.
That's so racist.
Hypocrite.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Can I just knock this dude out with my warhammer? I'm knocking this dude out with my warhammer.
No, fucking Duke
Do
him.
I
Don't
hit him?
fucking kill him.
You don't, as he like twists his body, falls out of your wind thing, and you like smack the wall where he was, and then he tries to punch you in the jaw.
He
And it,
misses. Can I like block it and then like twist like my arm around his arm and like kind of like hold him there?
no. But his buddies are gonna scamper up and kind of like scatter into the corner of the tavern, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening!" And does anyone else want to do anything, or is Vlad you just gonna try and bash this guy again? He's like got his fist up. He's getting ready to throw another punch.
In that case, I drop my shield and my warhammer, and I just like whip off my gauntlets and raise my dukes, and I'm like, "Oh, you want to do this? One moment, take a big swig of vodka. Okay, I'm ready now."
Crawl, what do you do?
I almost kind of want to jump in, but I don't want to like steal Vlad's thunder.
Nobody's stopping you from jumping in. Are you gonna just deck the dude?
Just deck the dude with a chair while his back is turned.
Yeah, could Crawl grab like? Is the guy having a drink?
No, he's dropped it now, and he's on the far side of the inn, close to a wall.
You know what? I'm probably just gonna.
You cut out.
You should
probably
just
gonna-
sit there.
Yeah,
You
sorry,
should
I'm
just
gonna-
sit there and drink and watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back where Lua is, and then I'm gonna enjoy my drink and watch Vlad like beat the shit out of this guy. Crawl orders like 4 more drinks.
It's like, I'm not serving
One
your
of
type
my-
anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna serve you guys anymore. There's been nothing but trouble since you walked in. These are my regulars, and you're treating them horrible.
They started it.
They're horrible.
Man's
They're
gotta
the
eat.
dicks.
Man's gotta eat.
I
And,
will literally.
Just gave you a whole piece.
Barkeep, I apologize for any damages that will be made. I shall pay you 10 gold pieces after I'm done with these ruffians you call regulars, and hopefully then you
Vlad,
can
take it
improve your.
outside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag this fucker outside. Well, once I get to him.
Well, he's gonna take a swing at you while you're talking to the barkeep.
Oh, I'm just dodging him. Like, this is nothing. So
Alright.
I'm gonna just, like, can I just swing at him? I'm gonna swing at him.
You can. We'll basically just take turns.
7. Nope.
So he like palms your thing away like a boxer block, and then he throws another punch at you.
Oh, that one's gonna hit.
Dealing 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he cracks you in just under the eye. You coming back for more? Are you done?
Oh, I'm just getting started. 10? What is this fucker's AC? He's just a bum.
But yeah, he like just jukes that out and you like nick his ear. And he
Ladder.
serves a punch back to you.
That's gonna hit as well. Because I don't have my shield, so.
Dealing 4 more damage as he's starting to duck and weave and he's getting into the rhythm now. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Cool. Well. Well,
Slide
I'm
another
going.
gold piece to the barkeep and be like, so about those drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
but
am going to.
I ain't dealing with this
I'm gonna-
stuff.
Fuck it. I take the gold back and then I pound my drink and then I go over to where Vlad is. Crawl's gonna step in now. I want to grab the guy by the back of the collar or whatever and like haul him outside.
Okay, we'll go Vlad first, as you...
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Take your
figure out
coin
what I'm
back and stuff.
actually doing here. Because actually, he just hit me. So guess what? Wrath of Storms, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And Thunderous Strike on top of that. So make a dex save as I react to that
Jesus,
hit.
why are you fucking killing this guy?
So he takes 2d8 lightning damage and goes flying 10 feet away. And then I'm going to walk up to him as he's like lying on the floor, crisp.
Yeah, no, he's
And
gonna die from this contact as
Oh,
he
no,
strikes you
I don't.
and
I
is
don't care if
completely
he's
electrocuted and goes flying against the wall and he's
I
just
don't
like
care if he's dead at this
falls
point.
face first into the ground like a charred husk.
Cool. Well, I'm just gonna walk over to his corpse and I'm gonna pull up his dead head and I'm gonna be like, now. This is what happens to people that don't respect our authority. And I just smash his face into the ground, hopefully, like,
Oh my
breaking
god.
his skull. I don't take kindly to people that
I'm gonna
don't
haul
respect.
fucking Vlad by the back of the fucking plate mail or whatever he's got, and we're hauling outside.
Do you
hauling
know
him
who
outside.
I am? I am Sir Vladimir Valiant Jacob of Cleric of Valcourt. I shall not be treated like this. A
I
bit
started
of my
screaming.
my
Ooh,
noble blood is being like sparked and stuff by this. You guys
Ooh,
want to
we're
know
leaving.
what my you guys want to know what my actual character flaw is and why I've done so much crazy shit? By my words and
You're
actions, I
racist.
often no. By my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family.
That's why we're fucking leaving.
He's like a spoiled prince who's like, I am better than you. Respect my authority. But yeah, so you do that. The other patrons scream and run out, and there's a huge scene, and the barkeep's like, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out!
I'm true to my word though. I literally just throw my 10 gold pieces on the ground, and I'm like, buy a better dump than this.
Don't be a dick. Fuck, we're leaving.
Yeah, we're
Took
leaving
the
now.
fun out of the bar fight by killing a guy. Carl's
He
gonna like
started
haul
it.
you out by the back of
He's
the.
Started it.
He did, but
Lua like
I was
stands up.
defending your honor, so.
Matt, I want to
I
see.
don't-
Does any of the patrons have like food that they didn't eat, like a hunk of bread or?
No, it was just sort of a drinking tavern. There wasn't really food thrown about. There's like maybe some peanuts and stuff.
It was like, I'm getting hungry. And like walks out of the tavern after them.
I throw
Yeah.
you one of my rations.
I throw it back in his face. I don't want this shit.
You were
Ration.
everywhere.
Rations dead and dead. He was gonna make me food.
Yeah, so
I
Crow's
don't
just gonna
think he was
call
gonna make us
Vlad
food
out.
anymore.
No, he's kicking you guys out, but he was gonna make a stew.
Yeah, he was gonna make me stew. Fucker.
But yeah, there's
Either
lots of
way-
screaming for the guards and stuff like that, and people are scattering about. But as soon as you guys step outside of this, a strange-looking figure is going to be in the alleyway across from the inn, sort of like with one leg on the wall and his arms crossed. And he's going to be like, "Come with me."
No.
No.
Can't. Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Can't speak in the roads. Guards will be here soon. Follow me.
Oh,
I just follow
okay.
him. Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck it. Crawl like
In
pulls
all
Vlad
fairness,
like
the reason I killed that guy was because Vlad is of the mind that this whole realm needs to just burn in holy fire now. Like,
are you
this,
what's Vlad's alignment?
oh, I am lawful good.
Yeah, which is...
Yeah, I feel like
It hasn't been very apparent of late.
I feel like you
I'm
should go
thinking-
down after that. Like
Go down
maybe.
to neutral.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna physically change your alignment, but there's gonna be some repercussions.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no! It's just been basically like these people are fuck. Needs to be stopped.
Yeah, you ripped a face off. You ripped the face off a woman. You went on a killing rampage in a castle, and now you're back in the town, just still slaughtering.
In all fairness, I chose chaotic neutral at first because of the whole like Tempest thing, but then I was like, no, I'm a cleric. I should be lawful good.
Yeah,
doesn't
but
You have
match-
not
there's
been
nothing
God.
you've done that's been good, quote unquote. You're a
You know what's
murderer.
also
Nothing
fun?
but kind.
Is Lou's alignment is lawful good.
Oh yeah, you two are just evil.
It's just the laws of nature, not the laws of man.
Yeah, well, no, you guys have been acting very lawful evil. You're smiting in your lord's name. It's very lawful evil. It's not for the better of society. In society's view.
Has to be society
Pretty
on our
sure
own.
my god is true neutral.
It's possible. But
Let me double check that.
yeah, so this guy ushers you guys and kind of quickly leads you through a couple alleyways into the darkness, and then
I am
stops.
no, my god is chaotic good, and I think I've been acting chaotic good.
Well, his
I'm
alignment
doing
and your
things
alignment
to
don't
what I
have to
believe in.
match.
True.
But yeah, so this guy leads you into a few alleyways and into like a dark courtyard area, and he stops and he like sticks out his hand for like a handshake to Crawl, and he's like, "I'm Horatio."
Can I do a perception check on this guy first?
You can, as you guys are like running through the alleyways. You can study him a bit.
Does he seem genuine or?
Well, that would be insight.
We
like-
met his
Insight?
companion in Barovia.
Yeah, would you roll
That girl
on
was
this?
looking for him.
5. You can roll another insight, but if you roll really, really good, yeah, I'll peg it down quite a bit. Because that's a difference of 13. So, yeah, he seems genuine. He didn't really specify what he was doing, but he seems to have motive.
Okay. Kroll kind of like hesitantly reaches his hand out and shakes his hand while he has like Vlad by the back of the scruff in the other.
I think you can let me go now.
No, you're Kroll's now.
He lets go of your arm and like reaches for Vlad's. And he's like, your name?
I am Sir Vladimir Valiantchenkov, cleric of Valcour. Nice to meet you.
Oh, and he does like the little Valcour salute. I don't
He
know.
does this. He does the salute to me. I do it back to him, and I'm like, you have been at sea then. Good.
And then he like reaches for Lua. Or Lua, are you like right there, or you stay back a few feet?
I stay back a few feet, but like I don't offer him my hand, but I like nod and I say Lua.
Yeah, he like waves. He's like, yes, I'm Horatio. We represent the militia.
Oh my god, Valaria has a militia.
militia?
We go, we heard the bells of Ravenloft, and we know you guys are up there. What happened?
Oh, you know, little killing heretics, little stealing a skull.
You
The
need to
usual.
shut your mouth.
Oh my god, you breached the castle and survived. No one has done that forever.
In all fairness,
What are
we
your
left
intentions?
2 people behind.
Those are still pretty good odds. No one has ever made it out before. What did you go in there for?
Check it out.
You know, see the sights, do the tourist thing.
I see. Secrets.
Speaking
Tell me.
of,
Are you in line with that dragon that's moved into town?
We're not in line with anybody.
Did you hear what happened to Vlaki?
Burn to the ground.
Yeah.
we were upon it.
And then Avolar hosted the Festival of Life. Don't you think that's a little twisted?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself at the carnival. I don't know about you guys.
Well, up until I punched you in the face.
Which I'm still holding one
fun.
out for you if you don't keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry, it's just funny.
That's enough of this
Yeah, Carl
quarreling.
is treating you like a fucking like kid on a leash at this point. You know, like when they have like those fucking harnesses with like some kids or whatever. But yeah, that's basically how Crawl is kind of like treating Vlad.
Alright, so let me explain to you guys a bit about our organization. But we need your assistance. And I can tell you where your retainers are. If you agree to help us.
Wait, what happened to them?
I'll tell you if you agree to help us.
Nah, we're not helping you with any prior knowledge.
Have you not seen the wanted posters?
No.
Well, you guys are wanted people.
For what crimes have we committed?
Harboring a fugitive
I don't know, Vlad.
within city limits. There's a no crime tolerance in Avalaria. 0 tolerance. And apparently during the festival, you guys had a person restrained and gagged for like half a day or something. Then they just sat at the gates with him. It was like the most bizarre story. I couldn't believe it.
Well, we can explain that.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
We can explain that. That's not.
You're gonna have to explain that to the local guard. But enough of that. Let me tell you who we are so you can help us.
Okay.
We call ourselves the Militia. We were once formed under Avolar and a bunch of adventurers he came with. But we don't align with Avolar's minions or the Dragosa's disciples. We work in the shadows in order to defeat him because he's even worse than Strahd was. The things he's done. Hell, a whole city has been leveled No one's heard from Kresk in a millennia now. And no one dares go that far.
Guys, how many other cities are there in here?
3.
Wasn't that all of them?
Correct. So Avalaria, Vallaki, and Kresk.
So there's only
So
Avolar.
Valaki's gone, and Kresk has not been contacted.
In a very long time. And no one's been able to go there and return. The horrors that he commits. The atrocities. I don't think a single body is left in its grave for a day.
Oh, Lua's head like snaps up at that. And she rushes for
So
it.
does mine.
Yeah.
I'm just
So you're
like,
saying that
what?
he's the necromancer? Can you prove this?
No one has proof. But it only began once Strahd fade away. Once the terrors and the night disappeared, we had peace for a while. But only like a facade, or only a glimmer on the surface. Facade, yes.
A veneer shadowing the darkness beneath.
Correct. You've got it. Sounds like you've done this before.
I know, it's my first time.
Great. You could be of immense service. If you could, make your way to Kresk and give us a report on the situation there. We've got a detachment there. But no one's been able to make it. If you do that, you come back to me and you tell me what's happened there. I'll tell you where your retainers are.
How about
No,
this?
no,
How
you
about
tell them
how
before
you tell
you
us
go.
where the retainers are after, because we're agreeing to help you. We're agreeing to
Yeah,
help you. You
that's-
said you tell us where they are. Don't go twisting your words. And how about this, Mr. Horatio? We met a woman in Vallaki who is looking for you.
What?
Yes. She is probably still there, running from building to building, avoiding being eaten alive by zombies or worse. So, perhaps, since I have given you this information, you could tell me where my retainers are.
I don't understand. Who would be looking for me? I don't know anybody over there.
It was an elf woman. She was looking for Horatio or a
Rictavio.
Rictavio.
Yeah, not a Horatio.
Oh! Oh. Oh, my bad. I thought she was saying both. I remember her saying both.
No, it wasn't Horatio. Let me look up his name.
Can Crawls
It's
just
Rudolph
put
or
Vlad in a sleeping
Rictavio.
hold?
Oh, sorry, I misremembered. Can we just retcon that whole scene then? Cause yeah, that's dumb. I thought there was a connection between this guy and that girl, so.
No, but
Oh, I
good
feel
remembering. So yeah, this guy's gonna go on to explain that they're sort of like the start of a revolution that's been like bubbling for hundreds of years, and they've never been able to take off because they can't get anywhere into power, but they desire a democratic answer. They want elected rulers. And they think the whole area is boiling up to a big battle right now.
Vlad hears democracy and is kind of like, communism.
Like that's the way to go?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, no, we've tried that. It doesn't work. We know about
You
Emma.
haven't tried it well enough.
We know about Emma, but she's not going to be the answer for us. And the Sahuagin in the area are only growing. It'll only be weeks now before they start pestering the cities.
Have you?
So,
Do you know
You go first.
Strahd's motives?
Strahd? No one's seen him in an extremely long time.
Oh, we just saw him yesterday.
Most people in the Order don't even believe he is true anymore. What do you mean you saw him yesterday?
He was in the castle.
Oh,
Castle Ravenloft. We encountered him a couple of times. It seems he's not fond of Avolar's presence within his former home.
this is not good news at all. It's very dire news. I must report it to the militia.
So what
My
you're
story
saying
says
is this
militia.
militia is like you guys are trying to rise up against the heresy of this land and its tyrannical ruler? That sounds like something Vlad could get behind.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm kind of worried that this guy's the troublemaker, but he knows what I'm talking about. So what do you say? Are you guys gonna help us?
Lua,
Mm-hmm.
Krull, perhaps we should focus our efforts more with this militia now. They seem to have the best goals for the people of this place.
And they seem to have a fair depth of knowledge they're willing to share.
Yes, it seems they have been an organization that has been here for centuries, which, yeah.
Quiet, quiet, don't
You-
talk too loud.
You know what, Horatio? You sign us up right now, and I will give you a gift.
Well, there's
And
only
I
a
give
few
him-
of us. We don't have enough power to really do anything. We dwindle in
Oh.
numbers recently, but we constantly
Here,
seek those who
Here,
strive
I fill
for the right.
I fill my water skin with vodka, and I give it to him, and I'm like, tell people we can learn how to make that together once we have taken this land back for the people. And I like tell him to take a swig.
His motives are noble.
I can't drink this. It brings me stomachache. And it clouds
You're
my vision.
killing me, Horatio. You're killing me.
You're killing me. We need you guys. The
Well,
militia
yeah,
will be
yeah.
strong again.
Krull holds his hand out. I don't know about you guys, but I like these guys.
I like these guys as well.
Yeah.
Krull shakes his hand, and I guess if it's unanimous, he's going to be like,
We will assist you if we can.
and he shakes Horatio's hand.
Yeah, does the Order of the Gauntlet and what are the Emerald Conclave know about your group, or
No, there's too much corruption in both segments. Sorry to say there, officer. Please don't hit me. But the detachment,
Wrong record.
Avolar made a deal with the Order of the Gauntlet in order for them to enter his lands. Is that they had to serve him. So they trained the new militia, or Dragos's disciples, and they maintain order under the banner of Avolar and the Order of the Gauntlet. But they are corrupt. They are out for self-goals. They only seek power. The Emerald Enclave is true, but Avolar does not allow them to enter.
They've turned their backs on my order. I'm no longer the order of God, as far as I'm concerned.
You're cutting out really bad for me.
me too?
Sorry.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Adam?
I think he's.
Is this better?
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, that's better.
There we go.
As far as Krull is concerned, he relays that they've turned their. As far as he's concerned, they've turned their backs on the Order of the Gauntlet. Like they're not. They're not true servants of the Gauntlet now, and they're kind of just. Krull has no connection with them whatsoever, so he doesn't take offense when he's just like, oh, no offense to like there's corruption in the order, and he's like, no, they're not part of the order. Pieces of shit. But yeah, he shakes this guy's hand.
I understand. Come with me, and I'll provide you a safe haven until tomorrow. And in the morning, I'll tell you where you can find your retainers.
Actually,
We'll go with him.
the mage, the one that's the wanted fugitive. What is the status of him?
He's in the same location.
All right.
So yeah, you guys can go with this guy and go to his house, which is pretty small, pretty shabby-like. Very reminiscent of old Barovia. And he makes a real nasty dinner. Bread's old, soup's kind of gunky, but it's food. And you can have another long rest or whatever and wait till dawn. Is that a good plan for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have an uneventful night, but early in the morning, Horatio is rocking you guys awake. Like, hey, psst, hey, we gotta go. You gotta go. Wake up.
Okay.
We like wake up. I want to leave him a couple like silver pieces to buy some better food.
Thanks. Just, you gotta go.
Thanks, your food sucked.
I leave him 10 silver pieces, and then we sneak out the back.
Go to the city guard prison.
No?
Don't forget about Kreshk.
Okay.
Okay, so the city prison is where they probably have
Our men.
my
Yeah.
retainers, yeah, and the mad mage.
Yeah.
Stay to the shadows.
Not a problem, Lewis says.
So yeah, let's just walk up to the fucking building and blow it up.
Vlad, sit down.
That was a joke.
You're
I
gonna be
want to
on rear
choke
guard.
your character out.
No, he's on middle guard. Fuck it.
Well, what's
Crow,
the
you lead.
fucking sleeper hold?
Vlad is in the middle, and Lou is at the back. Fucking marching Vlad.
Anytime Vlad speaks, Lou can just like smack him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I take out my my stick, whatever the fucking stick is called, the weapon. Quarterstaff. I take out my quarterstaff, and every time he talks, I just like bonk him in the back of the head.
Shove it in his
You
mouth.
guys want vodka? Kunk. I just was wanting kunk. I know vodka. Kunk.
All right, I guess we're
Yeah.
moving towards the prison then, sneaking.
Yeah, just
Yeah, let's sneak our way
keep into the back
as
alleys.
best we can. Yeah.
So Talri is with you guys. She's been quiet for a while now, but she's following.
Oh God, we gotta kill her soon, guys. You didn't.
Oh
hear
yeah,
that.
did she just witness that whole thing?
Yes.
Fuck.
Shit. I thought we somehow left her in the tavern. I don't know.
No, you guys have forgotten her since Ravenloft. And she's been like
Maybe
depressed
that's
following.
why. That's probably why the bar guy was so angry. We brought a freaking kobold in there.
It had nothing to do with
'cause
race.
you
It was
killed a
entirely
guy.
because you were adventurers.
And we had wanted posters up. Like, fuck. How did she make it down the mountain?
She's a pretty good climber.
Damn it.
Oh, I wanted her to be like on Carl's shoulder or something.
You could have. She would ride you.
No, Grow.
She
I
might
need
have.
her to die. We found somebody else to fight with rather than the drow musket.
All right, so you guys, you can figure your way out towards the prison, and you make your away towards the side of the building there. You guys should all be able to see, right?
No, I'm reloading in.
Okay.
I just see black unless it's on a spot. Yep, there we are.
Yeah, zoom out a little bit. But yeah, you guys make it to here. And, yeah, there's a building right to your back and what you believe to be the prison to your right. There's lots of guards around here that you've been watching, and they're just doing normal activities.
Can we stop here for tonight? I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, well, it's like 10:30. Yeah, we should probably quit.
Yeah. Get the sack.
I gotta get to bed and go to work.
Yeah. How was